What? I've only had one solo chicken dinner.
You're listening to the Not for Human Consumption podcast with your hosts, Alan, Matt, Dylan, and Dave.
Welcome to Not for Human Consumption, your drunken weekly update on all the things. All of them.
19.
This is episode... There's only 19 things so far, as this is episode 19.
17.3.
I'm your host, Alan, and joining me, as usual, is Dave, Dylan, and Matt.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Hola.
What's up? I'm Matt.
He's Matt. The other two, you'll just have to guess.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to guess.
That's Dylan.
That's gonna fuck people up. We already have a couple people that can't tell Alan and Dave apart.
You're lower than I am, though.
I'm the smarter one.
Oh man.
So
I'm
they
the
don't
non-com.
know. They're like, so there's a smart one.
Holy shit! Which one's the smart one?
I'm the top of this shit
If one
pile.
of them is smart, then fucking I don't know what we're doing with our lives. Is he like me?
Alan is. Alan is the host, the only host.
Only.
Yeah. we're fucking just dudes who sit
You're my
here.
counterparts.
Yeah. Fucking jerk on my
you
butt
hoist
while
me
I
up.
sit here.
Whoa.
Dave, you've been hot on the internet this week.
I have been, yeah.
Jesus. And it's all like attacking fans of the show. I like it.
Wow. I don't know what's going on.
That
But
was just the one time.
so.
Or no, there was two times.
Are you okay with the fact that that's just going to be your life from now on? That people are just going to try to piss you off at all times?
I guess so.
Accept your fate.
Well, so like, yeah, Facebook's like,
Welcome to the club, everyone.
right? Facebook, yeah, I can just tell I'm going to be like a fucking crotchety old man from here on out on Facebook. Get off my lawn.
Oh no! Get off
Now
my
that you had your
digital lawn.
fucking your 85th birthday.
Yeah, 85th last week, you guys.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
Thanks for this fucking flask, you guys.
Yeah, the flask
Fucking
finally
legit.
came
It's
in.
big too. Like I ain't sneaking this in anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say how much fluid do you think that thing holds?
It looks like a half a pint.
Half a pint, really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I do believe I can stuff a whole half a pint in there.
Stuff it.
It's taller than a normal beer can.
It is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, it had to be huge because the giant fucking Soviet Union logo on it wouldn't fit on any other size flask.
Every time he pops the top open to take a sip, you just hear that.
Oh, dude.
It's fucked up. It was
So how much did this cost?
none. Yeah, you don't know present gifts,
can't
fucking
tell you that.
prices.
But
you
but
son
there
of a
there
bitch.
were okay. I understand that. That's fine. But there was an exchange of fiat currency. Yes.
I gave him. I had to ship him 2 bushels of wheat.
Yeah, I did some time in the potato fields for a minute for it.
I appreciate that, guys.
Hey man,
I'm kind of jealous. I should have ordered 2.
did it come in a box?
No, it came in with just bubble wrap bullshit.
Oh, so it was just sitting on the desk when you got here.
Yep.
Yeah. With my
just started crying.
Red Army Standard 7.62 rounds, and like I brought a tear to my eye. You know.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah, he saw everything. This is audio of right when he saw everything.
I just started crying.
it really touched me, you guys.
You don't,
In
you don't
a
get.
like in a place where I try to touch Dylan.
His nougaty center.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Dylan?
Oh god damn it, dude.
Nougaty. Like what consistency is that?
It's at least
It's like-
3 Dylons.
It's like a viscosity of
half.
3.21 Dylons.
It's like honey.
I'm gonna throw up in my fucking mouth, dude. Oh,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, that's I don't know. Nougaty. I guess nougaty might be accurate.
So gross. You're like a 3 Musketeers. Oh man, Dylan, you're fucking disgusting.
Oh,
Hey man, at
did you
least
just say 3 Musketeers?
Yeah.
I hate those
I
things.
know, they're the
yeah,
worst.
they're not good. At least I didn't need a fucking nap before I got here. Jesus Christ.
Need one.
Oh,
Oh, come on, man. I rode like 6.5 miles on my bike today.
buddy cop shit.
You know
Just
that-
friends yelling at each
Yeah.
other.
You know-
I get it.
you know that the competition, you don't get a bike.
That's
You
fine. No, I'm
dumb
doing it
fuck.
for cardio, you moron. Call me a dumb fuck. When was the last time you broke a sweat?
Dude, I rode a bike yesterday.
For how long? And
Wait, you just called me a dumb fuck for riding a bike, and then you
No,
But I'm saying, but I was
nap.
doing it for fun, not because I needed to beat you. I just enjoyed it.
Oh, that's cool. Because I mean,
good
I'm gonna
for you.
enjoy beating the shit out of you.
Dude,
April 28th,
April
the terrain.
I'd say go, but nobody wants to go to Tucson.
Yeah,
if
I
they
don't even
want
want to go to
We're
Tucson.
gonna have to
but
take our word for it.
we can make an event for it.
Take this dude down.
These
Worth it.
These bickering back and forth Nancy's gonna compete against each other.
Yes. What happened was I was feisty one morning and I told Dylan he was a fucking lazy piece of shit and that I was in better shape than he was, which is true, even back then.
Wrong.
Wrong. Fake news. And so it turned into a competition.
Dude, hold on. Side note, because I'll forget. The dude when you were fighting with the dude that listens to the show, and he's like, if you read all of Dave's responses in a Trump voice, it makes him so much better. Holy fuck, man!
He has a valid point.
It's amazing that Dave is Trump. Anyway,
That argument happened in our Facebook group, yes?
Yeah,
It
that was
did.
on the
Okay.
Virulent
So-
Ghost Walk.
Yeah.
see the
Matt
Making fun of
Nisbet,
Matt,
see
but
the
it ended
picture.
up being...
Yeah.
yeah, it
making
turned
fun of
into
you.
Oh, well, no, dude, the guy said something stupid like, every time I see Ghost Walk or hear Ghost Walk, I think of, I like ghosts, and I really like that Pantera song, Walk, and I snapped because he said Pantera.
Dave just looking down at
He's
his
those- yeah,
Giving away all of his
that-
trigger words.
One mutual friend, you.
Would you like 5 minutes alone with him?
You need to drag the water some more.
Stop it. No.
Anyway,
Tell him to walk on home,
Pantera
boy.
Pantera successfully got me to wear shoes every time I'm around Matt.
Girl, what's up?
oh, dude,
So every time we go to band practice, had I been wearing sandals that day, Matt gets angry and decides to pinch squeal me to fucking oblivion.
Last
what
cemetery
you're
gates you into the
saying-
fucking
Yeah.
earth.
And then fucking Alan chimes in like it wasn't like it needed some bass.
Alan is my
Great.
low end bay.
Dave,
Yeah.
so what you're saying is the dark side was so strong that Emperor Matt over here was telling you not to wear sandals anymore, and your weak mind just couldn't fucking Jedi yourself out of it.
I love how he's making Star Wars references.
I know.
We did it, guys. We fucking did
So
it.
this guy you're going back and forth with, he's like, he's gonna hear this.
I'm sure.
He needs to call our number,
Yeah, call and bitch at me. Call and tell me I'm a fucking idiot.
480-788-7330.
Again, that's 4,807,887,330. Call us.
Or just 480-788-7330 if you don't like large numbers.
Oh, you fucking cunts. Well, it's okay. He can like 75% of our show still.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with being a villain. I'm already a communist. People hate communists.
Good job, Stalin.
That's the bit.
That's not it.
Oh, man.
Did you do anything else this week other than piss off fans?
Yeah. I did some stuff. I built a bunch of pedal boards for this music festival we got coming
By
up
my
at work.
design.
Yeah. I used the
Are they the Foster
Mark
Mar-
It
what?
was a Mark III, I believe.
Mark
Yes.
III? Oh.
Yeah. And
Purchase those nowhere.
Yeah. Now on sale.
one
absolutely
convenient
nowhere.
location nowhere.
Africa.
Africa. It made 4 of those, and we ended up making 2 more. Got a bunch more guitar pedals. Walrus Audio, they sent us a bunch of shit. And this little tiny company called Land Devices, and they make a really cool distortion boost pedal.
I like
really
how you
it.
just get all this fucking gear, dude.
I know. It's
Every
fucking rad.
if you like go back a few episodes, every update from Dave is we got this,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
this.
It started out with like orange amps and
Right?
like, oh,
Yeah, just all kinds of really
oh, those
fucking
little things.
I
Yeah.
did fuck with that.
How quaint.
I did fuck with that Orange Rocker 32 combo too. So that's got a wet dry in the send return effects loop, whatever.
Just keep it wet.
So one you can dump in your pedals on the effects loop, and the other one's still clean on the amp. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. Yeah, it's a nice fucking.
So you're just getting all this shit for free.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Ow.
Hey, I am a communist, right?
How are
I was
you?
gonna say
They endorsed the music program that I work at.
was
remember the title of the book
This
that you're gonna write?
transition I've
What?
ever heard in my entire life.
The
The music that he just dropped in there so subtly, like
It's
I saw him do it, and it came in so smooth. I didn't realize it was happening.
This is Dave's second theme song.
I don't think Dave ever even notices that it happens.
No, you got to bring it up to him.
I have this soundtrack going on in my head anyway.
It's just already playing.
Yeah.
You just tapped into Dave's brain real quick.
It's on delay now because you didn't time it just right.
Dylan hit me in the arm. I was like, what? I was like, died laugh. Sorry. Oh,
But
man.
no, Dave, I came up with your book title if you were to ever write a book.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
What's his book title?
David Bernier, The Art of the Barter.
The Art of the Barter.
The Art of the Barter.
Would you like to see my wares?
He never buys anything.
He's just trading pelts.
He trades shit. And he always comes out on top of every deal I've ever seen him do.
I'm
His
doing
barter.
I'm doing it wrong. I just trade money out for
I
things.
know, dude. It's fucking stupid.
Fucking up.
Was that fiat currency?
Yeah.
It's a sham.
God damn it.
The only thing the proletariat has to lose is its chains.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
There's gonna be more late night hate mail I gotta deal with now, man. Fuck.
fucking proletariat.
Do we need a disclaimer, Dave?
No.
No, people
Dave's-
listen now to see how fucked up shit.
Dave's communist thoughts do not necessarily represent not for human consumption.
Or do they?
Or do they?
For free.
For free?
It's on the house.
And then what else did I do? That's about it, really.
You watch anything? Go anywhere?
You got a bunch of
I've been playing a lot of PUBG.
Yeah, so you
on
got
my
a bunch
phone.
of friends on PUBG. Apparently, you had to pause the start of this episode.
I
to
didn't
add
pause
your,
shit.
Yeah, he was
You
like,
guys
"Hold
were
on,
you guys are still jabber John.
hold on 1 second, guys. I need to
got
add
the-
all
I
of
got
my
a
friends on
notification.
PUBG real quick."
You asked. I didn't
was-
say, hey, guys, look at
He
this.
announced it. You weren't here, so you guys don't know. But
Is it fucked up
He
that
announced
PUBG runs better on my fucking iPhone than it does on my roommate's Xbox? Like,
Yeah.
No,
like
Xbox has
noticeably
problems,
better.
dude.
Like, noticeably better. Like,
Xbox
And
I
it
gotta
looks,
say, I don't-
roughly the same.
I don't want to seem like a fucking cheerleader or a fanboy, but that fucking port is really good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised.
I haven't
It's fun too.
tried it yet.
And then I found out Dylan showed me you can in the options turn on the gyro aiming or whatever. So now it's just like, I mean, the controls are good, the
Gyro
graphics are good. It's a familiar game that I know. Like, fuck, I played, I don't know, probably 40 games of that shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
damn,
it's
they're
a
long rounds.
Yeah,
too.
they can be. Yeah,
Dave doesn't work, so yeah.
He barters.
I barters.
When you barter as hard as he does, you have time to play 40 games of PUBG Mobile.
No one can barter harder.
The Art of the Barter.
No.
By David Bernier.
Bernier.
Oh, and I watched Spider-Man: Homecoming finally.
Spiderman.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it.
Really good.
People talk shit about it. Some
How?
people did.
That movie's like loved everywhere.
It seems to
Who,
be
like your roommates like, I don't like it. And then you're like, everybody
People
hates
No, I
it.
didn't say everybody. I said some people. I read some stuff too that it was, whatever. I enjoyed it. I thought it was campy and but also like action packed. I really liked fucking Mr. Mom. He's awesome.
Mr. Mom.
Multiplicity. What else
Dude,
was
he's a
it?
fucking awesome villain, man.
Yeah,
He
he
is, I
did
agree.
a really good
I
job
agree.
as a villain for once.
And I enjoyed it thoroughly. I want to watch it again.
Yeah, dude, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 88% audience user score.
That's
Like nobody,
pretty damn good.
No, not a lot
nobody
of
hates
movies do
this.
that.
Nobody hates this.
I have not seen it.
Poff might hate it.
I know you haven't seen it, Dylan.
Pops gonna tomorrow.
He's like, I don't know, man. It doesn't have enough slow, shitty robot man in it for me.
They're talking about a guest that's been on the show. How long ago was that? Maybe
12, episode 12.
Episode 12.
He's a host of There Can Be Only One.
Yeah. And his movie taste, he's just proving it over and over again, is terrible.
Or he's trolling and we fell for it.
Probably. It might be
that's
an epic
most of it.
troll. He's probably just trying to get us to just talk about his ass on the fucking show.
Well, no, it started with it right. And it started with his favorite movie of all time is RoboCop 2.
Yes.
Like not even the first one, the second one.
And
like-
he's serious about
and
that.
he was dead. At least unless he's lying. I don't know, Poff. Are you a fucking liar?
He's from Wickenburg. I don't know what to take seriously.
He's like,
What Matt say? He's like, well, yeah, I guess it was a feat. You just barely had electricity that you were able to watch a movie.
yeah, a movie seems really exciting when you're barely getting electricity in your house as you're growing up.
Right.
Like, this feel like the future, Paul.
We got the car batteries charged. We could watch a movie tonight.
You see, that's why we live out here in these parts, because living in Detroit, you got robot cops and nuke.
And now you guys know why I never watched movies.
Yep.
Yeah, see? We need to fix him next.
Well, no, because Dylan was on the bicycle connected to the generator out back while they watched movies.
Thanks,
pedaling
Dad.
his little paws off.
Thanks, Dad. His little paws. Oh.
That's where I became the wolf.
That's where he became the wolf.
I was a pup.
I was raised by the wilderness.
Oh my god.
When I think back on it, I just cry.
Oh no, dude. It's like you get real deep on it.
Yeah, so that was my week. What about you, Alan? What'd you do?
This week was pretty laid back.
No, you don't say.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys go back the last 5 episodes, Dave gets new gear. Alan was just laid back.
I was just laid back, dude. You know what?
You can just skip past this part from now on.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's going to be.
You could. When you have 4 kids, doing nothing is a treasure.
You mean Blair has 4 kids and you're her roommate?
Yeah.
Blair has 5 kids.
Blair, yeah,
gonna
you
say.
just a couple too many words there.
I'm the 5th
Blair
child.
has 5 kids. One of them has a beard.
I'm
2
the
of them
coolest
might.
kid, though.
I'm the coolest kid, though.
Way cooler than everybody else.
God damn it.
I got my own room, guys, down in
We
the
got a basement.
He does have his own
I
room.
live in my wife mom's basement.
My wife, mom.
That's got to be a porn title somewhere.
Got a mini fridge full of beer.
Dude, check it out.
Do you see that meme that's floating around right now where somebody typed in a search on Pornhub and it's like they type in fake and you got fake taxi, but down the list is fake school bus?
What?
Whoa! Hey,
What the fuck?
fake school
Oh,
No,
bus? Shit.
that's no good.
This is
bro.
but it's a
not
prison
good
school.
at all.
But it's a prison school bus.
Yeah, that's how they get away with it right there.
No.
Pornhub's is gonna become a terrible thing. It's so good right now. They're doing
Oh,
just
dude,
fine.
They're on top of the world right now.
They need to stop it.
Yeah, it's becoming all the YouTube people getting mad are going to be going to Pornhub apparently.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Until it gets more popular, they gain advertisers, then the content people start saying shit that makes advertisers leave, and then it'll be YouTube again.
Yep.
With dicks.
With dicks.
YouTube with dicks. That's all right.
Imagine. Oh wow.
YouTube with dicks, huh?
Imagine like 7 years from now,
Hey,
like
Tony, I got an idea.
it's all like Super Bowl, 122, sponsored by Pornhub.com.
Watch it live on Pornhub.
Right?
The Super Bowl.
No, it's gonna be
Next on the Thanksgiving Day Parade, brought to you by Pornhub.com.
No, more
Macy's
accurately,
Thanksgiving Day Parade on Pornhub.
it's gonna be in the presidential address brought to you by Pornhub.
Pornhub.com.
Oh, that is so good.
Calling it right now. You heard it here first.
Brought to you by Pornhub.com.
No, it's just going to be a collection of dicks going places and then racist conspiracy videos.
What, on the Pornhub?
Fair enough.
The dark side of Pornhub.
Alex Jones
The
moves
dark
his
side
stream.
of Pornhub. Yeah, the not sex stuff.
Yeah, ew. I only go to Pornhub for the fucking
Dude, I only-
right wing articles.
It somehow is Pornhub
That's
after
where
dark.
Alex Jones has got to publish his videos too next year is Pornhub.
Pornhub XXX. It's just like
Right, yeah,
Wait a
there's
minute.
Pornhub XXX and Pornhub.com now. Oh, yeah.
I just want porn, man.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Tired of all these gun guys on
No,
here.
see, if it goes this route, then there's going to be you're going to go there for the porn part, and then the banner ads underneath it is going to be Alex Jones's dumb fucking
Yeah, how am I going to
face.
fucking bust a
And
load to
I'm
this?
not bragging. It's just that I didn't believe in Santa Claus at 2.5, and nobody had to
No,
tell
I'm
me.
not, I can't. See, like, I'm not going to get... Dude.
You're going to see his face and a blinking banner at the bottom.
Look at it. Look at it.
Super
Look at
male
the way he
vitality.
paused his face. Imagine trying to jerk off with that in the corner.
It's just all male
Wait, I
vitality
don't have to imagine. I
commercials.
do it.
I've been in shittier situations to get a fap out.
You know, yeah. That was tough, but I pulled it off.
It's like a video game when you go to the options and
You
bump it
yanked
up
it
to
off,
the
Dave.
hardest difficulty.
Yeah, dude. That's veteran. That's veteran mode.
Jesus Christ.
I just started crying.
That's my favorite sample that's ever existed. God damn it.
Did you even go to work?
Of course. I always work.
Did you do anything
But
cool
I don't-
there at least?
No, my job's terrible.
I thought you like cut open people's backs and shit.
I watched them do that.
So did you see any cool gross shit?
Probably.
It's so nothing
It's-
to
yeah,
him
right.
now that it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
just
become just
Oh, you
work.
mean when they ripped that guy's back open and started fucking hacking into him?
That was
Yeah, I
cool.
guess it was all right. I don't know.
Whatever.
He showed up to band practice and he had bone and stuck in the bottom treads of his shoes.
I was wearing boots at the time, and
and
I had the
blood
heavy
all
tread.
over his blood all over the shoelaces.
Oh, whoops!
Whoa.
I forgot all about that,
Dude.
Yeah, I should wear shoe covers, but I kind of like the brutality of it.
Oh God!
You filming your next music video?
Yeah,
Blood splatter on the boots.
just another day on the
Bone
job,
fragments. Jesus.
buddy. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
thought-
guess
thought
when
I
we
had a
fucking
rock in
live
my
that
boot,
ooh, gross.
and it was a little chunk of bone,
gross.
human bone in my
dude.
sock. No big deal.
You just
happens.
toss it out.
What if
Like,
the-
oh,
Yeah, just
What if that guy had like hepatitis or something?
then I could have gotten hepatitis. It just comes with the territory.
Give us something to work with. You're like, I did nothing. I could have got the thing.
I did the yeah.
it's like
So you
pulling
didn't even
fucking
like talk shit on the internet? Like, I mean, that's like
No, look, here's the difficulty with talking about my job. There's this thing called HIPAA.
yeah, dude, fuck off. I got to deal with HIPAA too, but I don't say names. Like,
Well, this is also the fourth topic we tried to bring up with you, and you're just like,
Yeah, whatever.
turn it into.
I'm sorry, my life is so interesting.
what? Don't you have like notes or something?
I do. I'm getting there. But you keep railroading me into talking about bones and my fucking feet and shit.
All right, I guess I'll shut up and let our host ooh
Let me do my job.
Little
do something for
Hey,
once.
My
man.
real job.
This is
You better be
another.
careful, dude. You might get sent to HR.
This is another example of fucking Dave just muscling the fucking employees. To
Yeah,
it.
man.
Look, I know you work for corporate.
Hey.
But that doesn't mean you just come in here and shit all over the work that I'm doing. I do a good job.
Hey,
I'm internal affairs, motherfucker. I'm watching you.
Hey.
What else are you?
have you ever seen The Office, Dave?
A couple episodes.
Yeah, Toby's in HR. Nobody fucking likes Toby.
Which one's Toby again?
Exactly.
Big fucking exactly. But what did I do? Oh, I watched Justice League.
Oh.
I finally got around to doing that. Matt hooked me up with a code, and I got to watch it in high def instead of stolen
For free.
for free. Yeah.
You guys. Oh, that warms my
Yeah,
black
we
little heart.
we just real quick, Alan. I'm sorry, but
ahead.
we learned a thing. You know how digital comes out 2 weeks before physical now for movie releases?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
On Vudu, you can buy it all up front, watch the digital that minute on Vudu, and then 2 weeks later you get the disc in the mail.
No shit.
But when I got the disc in the mail, I noticed on the packaging it says digital, DVD, Blu-ray. And I was like, there's no way some dumbass warehouse workers matching up codes like, oh, he bought the digital one.
Right.
So this code's spent.
Right,
So we
right.
tested it. I'm like, hey, try this code. And
Blam.
then it fucking worked.
Yep.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did actually. And looking around the internet after I watched the movie, not really paying attention too much to like other people's reviews of the movie. I just figured, well, that's a cool premise. Let's go in and check it
That's
the
how
fuck
you.
out.
That's how you should do.
Yeah, it is. So I go in, watch the movie, enjoyed the fuck out of it, and then afterwards I kind of browse around to see what other people's opinions were of it, and it's all just movie shit. Wait a minute. Why?
What's it got on Rotten Tomatoes?
Fuck, I don't know.
I'll pull it up. You keep talking.
But
What do people dislike about that movie?
the couple things I read were they didn't like the villain because he's too CGI and it looks fake.
Okay, that was my one gripe.
But
was-
it's a
which
fucking
wasn't
it's a superhero comic movie. You have to suspend disbelief.
yeah. That was my
But-
I mean that was my only gripe with it. I personally enjoyed it.
Steppenwolf is the one they're bitching about.
Right,
guy.
right. The dude with the
Yeah,
horns
he's
and
yeah.
he's
whatever.
Darkseid's like general dude. He's the one that goes and scouts the planets first for Darkseid to
Right.
come there and wreck it. Wreck it.
I enjoyed it much more than Batman versus Superman.
As did I. And I thought Batman was fucking awesome in it. And that
yeah,
was another gripe that I was
didn't
reading.
hate Ben Affleck in this. Like,
No, he did a good job as Batman, and everybody's like, "Oh, it just makes no sense that he'd be fighting alongside all those superheroes that have like fucking."
except for what's been going on since the fucking late '80s.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, that's a thing people say on
I
that.
read that. Yes,
Did they not understand that he is the smart one amongst all of them?
That was my point. I was like, he's the guy. He was the brains behind everything.
Yeah.
And then when they went and did the main attack, he was the diversion while they all went in and fucked shit up.
he knows his role.
Yeah, he did great. And his fighting scenes, like what he did and how he fought shit was like very, I don't know how to put it. It was enjoyable.
Dude,
and he did a good job at it.
And because the Flash is a kid in this version of the stuff,
Right.
He's not used to his powers yet.
Uh-huh.
He can't DP himself yet.
Soon.
Not quite.
But he trips,
Next
and
movie.
Batman has enough reflex to catch him out of the Speed Force and
Right.
save his ass.
Yeah, he saw it happen and was like,
So yeah,
nope.
on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 40% of the
But
of
look at the
critics,
audience.
But the audience,
Yeah,
75%
75%.
liked it, and that's good.
Yeah, it is.
So-
Fuck the critics.
yeah,
but-
fuck the critics.
Yeah, for like 40 fucking years of Justice League or something crazy, like however long it's been going, all of the other superheroes are relying on their powers, so they're just not that tactical.
Yeah, they can just.
And he's the one that reins them all in and gives them the missions and all the shit. Like, well,
Yeah, he's like, use your powers together this way to make the mission successful or whatever they're doing. And it,
all I'm going to say is Steve Jobs didn't build the iPhone. He hired the people to do it around him. Right.
Batman is Steve Jobs.
I don't know why I'm talking like this.
You keep doing it. You got to talk like that the rest of the episode.
Oh my God, my mouth hurts already from it. Yeah, 75% audience score. That's pretty solid, actually. Average rating, 4 out of 5.
It just kind of pisses me off. Like, you'll watch a movie without knowing what other people think about it going in and love the fuck out of it, and then go to see what's going on with the movie around the world, and they're just like, shit's trash. But why? And to bring Poff back into the fucking conversation, that motherfucker. What did
I
he
knew
say?
that was gonna happen.
He said,
He said it was garbage.
yeah, but he compared it to another movie.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like,
but I
you
mean, that's
fucking
obvious. Troll
ass.
is obvious. Like, come on.
That's another place I think you got into an argument, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I was just talking shit. I wasn't like honestly
mad.
sharing an opinion.
It was a friendly ribbing session, like normal,
We were testing each other's boundaries.
but
Just
with
a little
you
friendly
know,
fisticuffs.
with the person that's not a little softy.
I hope that the longer this podcast goes, we get a compilation of Dave saying, "I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad."
I didn't
I'm not
even-
mad, but
not mad.
But see, I
I'm
didn't
not mad,
say
but-
that. I honestly
I know.
haven't said that yet.
If he's mad,
If he mad,
But if you mad.
So yeah, that was the beginning of my week. It was just chilling, watching Justice League, and then watching everybody else shit on it. It was fun. But then I was on YouTube, and you know how they have that movie rental section where as you're scrolling down, like what's relevant. I was looking at the rental section, and you can get this movie called I, Tonya.
Oh yeah.
It's about Tonya Harding.
Yeah.
That fucking movie is awesome.
is that the one
dude.
you saw at fucking
Yeah, film bar,
bar?
right? I listened to Matt review it on the the Harsh review.
I
The harsh review.
also shortly reviewed it on here.
Yeah.
And it is great.
Yeah, that was last episode or the one before?
No, probably one before.
I had no idea that chick was that fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
dude.
a fucking crazy story. I want to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but like I read a
What's that got
A
on IMDb?
synapsis.
a synopsis. Well, no, I kind of read a lot about it a couple of years ago, like when I was like after my first surgery and I was holed up in the basement and shit, and I was
It just came out though.
what? No, not I.
Oh, just
but
about her.
Just about what happened.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
I read news articles and stuff like that or whatever. People who wrote about it. And holy
A
fuck.
90% through critics and 89% through audience.
That's incredible.
Damn.
I loved it. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
The fat bodyguard dude.
Did you wait through the credits at the end where
yeah.
they played the real interviews and
And then you
shit like
realize
that?
the casting's on point.
It's so on point. It's like, I'm an
Tanya
operative.
Harding's crazy.
I'm a CIA operative or whatever. It's
And-
like, no, you're not.
You know, Margot Robbie or whatever. She's a looker, but they really
Not in
fuck
that
her.
picture.
They fuck her look up to make
Right.
her look as Bernier is quoted. Tanya Harding's kind of janky looking.
She does look janky. That's perfect.
No, it's good shit.
Yeah, that movie was. I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
I'ma buy it. That pretty much sums up my week, though. I didn't do too much outside of that. Just shit posting on the internet as usual. I'm trying to figure out Twitter, and I hate it. I fucking hate Twitter.
Yeah. I don't even bother.
Yeah.
Like, I barely
I've
open my
tried.
Instagram.
I've tried
If,
so
if anyone
many
out there
times.
has Twitter, you can follow us on ours.
You can follow me too at Totes Allen, but good luck if I figure out what you did.
NFHC podcast at twitter.com.
Do. So, Dylan, what you got going on?
Well, I went out to Sidewalks and Skeletons last night.
Saw some video of that.
I went to it's at the Lunchbox, which
I never even heard of.
He was one of our musical features.
Yeah, he was. It was like several episodes ago, but he packed that little place. But I don't know if there was a lot of people there. If it was just tiny, it was like the size of a lunchbox.
Well, a full
Aptly
venue is
named.
cool regardless.
So
yeah,
it's
no,
not-
it looked cool.
It's
it
just a
was
clever name.
better than the last time we saw him when he was at the trunk space. He always plays it.
You
He
mean
always
the
plays it.
fellowship hall at some fucking old church?
He always plays it weird
There wasn't enough.
boxes.
There wasn't enough power outlets for him to do his full stage
I know.
setup.
Like he had like one, dual outlet to power the whole fucking thing.
Good job, guys.
So they literally just had a black light on, and that's it.
And no, I
Sick.
think they hung Christmas lights behind him or something too.
I think those are just there at that
What a
venue.
joke.
Right? Yeah.
They had some better lights at this one. They had the LED bar, the
it's pro-
12 bar
and it's
lights,
projector.
Cool.
and then there was a projector in the background. The venue was cool. They had beers on tap,
But nobody working
but
the bar.
nobody seemed to be drinking or selling beer to anyone. So I'm like, I don't know if you can drink here or not. It was a strange place.
It's self-serve.
Cocaine only.
I don't know. It was a weird crowd. It was the weirdest crowd of like every kind of person was there. Because there was like there was a whole goth scene happening.
Sure. Well, sidewalks and skeletons. Yeah,
bro.
And then there was like
Skeletons in the name.
there's this like 65-year-old dude, fucking white hair with super tan skin, just rocking out. Like
Good for him.
he seemed like a pretty cool guy. Like
Seemed like he might roofie you though.
we were there and just
Careful.
hanging out.
Tread lightly. We will age into that bracket where we're still at a cool music show, and we're like, oh
Dave,
man,
just because your hair didn't go great doesn't mean you're not older than that fucking dude.
everybody thinks I'm here to roofie them.
That's how I felt at the floor show. I had like 5 or 6 years on everybody in that venue.
Everybody had
I
X.
was the
You're 30,
old guy.
dude.
Everybody-
I was the old guy.
Everybody had X's on their hands and nobody was drinking.
Yeah, the under 21 side was packed.
That's funny. But yeah, it was a weird crowd, but the show was cool. It sounded way better than the last time because
Well, we had PA
yeah,
probably.
you had a PA.
Right? Instead of fucking 2 Radio Shacks.
It's just so back to my point before that DJs are magicians. So there was in between the like the main people, I think. I don't really know what was going on there. I got there kind of late. He didn't go on until midnight or something. But there was this dude and a chick, and they were staring at a laptop on a tiny little table. And he was like straightened black hair, eyeliner, like all black. He had like vampire-y goth look going on, and she kind of had the same look. And they were just staring at a laptop with like these little mixers, occasionally turning a couple knobs, just staring at a laptop.
So they haven't really fleshed out their live performance
I don't
yet.
really know if it was like interlude stuff or if it was part of the show. I don't know what was going on.
Who are you?
But
and
they
what are you
would but they would
doing?
go on for like 25 minutes. And I'm like, is this like a set? But they just because I saw him do it twice, so I don't really know what was going on. But
What
the chick
fuck?
the chick had a little mixer too, but most of the time she was just like holding a headphone on her ear and just like dancing back and forth.
Like, this is not how this works.
I don't know what's happening right now, and I can't even get a beer.
Sounds like a fucking fantastic time.
But
Is that why Matt didn't go? Because he knew he's like, man, they ain't gonna serve no booze there. I ain't going.
Mastradamus saw that
Dude.
it was not going to be fun.
they had one of their beer taps. I should have took a picture of it. You know the Dad's root beer?
Yeah.
It was that logo, but it was Dad beer.
Oh, I gotta
Should
try
have
it.
stole it.
I don't.
Took a picture. Yeah, you should have taken that bitch.
Well, it's
Nobody working a bar, you big pussy.
Happy birthday, Dave! I'm just kidding.
I stole this for you.
You get it for free.
Did you talk to Mr. Skeletons?
No, he was too busy being surrounded by people
girls.
asking him dumb questions.
Gothic Vag.
He was too busy doing spells with his mage
I thought you'd be
hoodie.
like, "Hey, Mr. Skeletons, hey, you were on my podcast. You were on my podcast."
The best part was he did his whole set, which was really good.
Burn that bridge.
And he never said one word. He didn't have a mic or anything. And then when he was on his last song, he nobody really knew that he was done, and it was like awkward for a second. He just slowly closed his laptop and was like, "That's it."
Finn.
And this kid starts yelling at him. He's like, "Encore!" And he's like, "I don't have anything else to do. I didn't rehearse
He's like,
anything
shut
else."
the fuck up, dude.
And he's like, "But you never even said that was your last song." And he's like, "That was kind of messed up."
But he also played for like over an
He played
hour.
forever.
It'd be so weird for an encore like that with a DJ where it's just a laptop. He just walks
Well,
back on stage and flips it open again. Like, yeah.
Oh no, he's got outward
He
gear.
actually does all kinds of shit. I took a little video of he has like some kind of sample board and he's like doing a lot of drums and he's doing a lot. I was surprised at how much you could actually see that he was doing, but it was a tiny.
So he's not a
place.
magician.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
He's a mage. He had a hoodie that went all the way down past his knees.
Yeah, he's at least endgame.
Yeah. He's got a black shader on it.
Maybe
so
like-
he's
maybe
got
like
the real
the-
slick ninja look to it.
Maybe like the gate boss.
Yeah.
Right when you get in.
Kind of Hunter-esque from Destiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that look.
But where's he from? The UK?
Yes.
So he's like,
So
there's
he's
no.
fucking talk like this.
He had no mic, so he's like yelling back at the crowd, but we're all like standing directly in front of him because it's a fucking lunchbox.
That dude's fucking rad, but if he was like, "This beat's sick, isn't it?"
It did.
Righto.
It inspired us to realize how Matt should do that new project he dropped live. He just goes up on a stage like that with his laptop, hits spacebar, has Street Fighter V projecting into the background,
And then plays.
he's got a fight stick, but you can't see what he's doing, so it just looks like he's doing shit.
Oh, that's a good fucking idea.
But he's just playing Street Fighter the whole time.
Then just keep the head bob to the beat.
Yeah, just
Dude.
head bobbing.
I'm just
you could play Street Fighter to rad music and get paid.
Dude.
Why are you not doing this?
I'm good at all the things that generate no money.
Oh, I know that feel.
You know, it's my curse, man.
And then I cry.
Like, sometimes I just feel like a conduit that just these amazing ideas just flow through me. into the
Pulsing,
people.
veiny conduit.
Have you ever listened to your masters and then cried?
Oh, every time.
Yeah, me too. Every time I get a master back,
I just started crying.
right in the feels.
Yeah, dude, it's super feels.
God damn it. Anyway, other than that show, I had a fucking like super long Cruffix practice the other day. We got a show. We all have a show coming up.
Oh, you're talking about your band? That's cool.
I don't care. I'll talk. You know, what? I'm going to talk about the bands because all of our bands are playing except for Dave's.
Good job, Dave.
So if people like want to come out to a show and they can talk shit to Dave because he'll be there,
Maybe.
he'll be there.
Are you gonna
I'll
go?
be there.
If he's awake.
Yeah, when's that
If he
Cinco de
wakes
Mayo
up.
show?
Not that show.
Oh.
It's our buddy Jeffy's.
Oh, yeah, Jeff's birthday. Yeah,
Pick up
yeah.
a pancake show.
Pick up a pancake.
A lot of people don't know that's just the mouth guitar for
Pick up a
gent
pancake.
riffs.
Pick up a pancake.
Pick up a pancake. Pick up a pancake.
What is that? Fucking March 30th,
Next Friday.
which will be after this episode comes out. So if you want to go to a show, it's at Club Red and a bunch of metal bands. All of us will be there doing things on
Yeah.
stage.
All
Yeah.
of this is a really important show for us, guys. All of the proceeds go directly to us.
Yeah. Dude,
Very important show.
Kruvix for the first time in like 3 years has a shirt that was
Sure,
designed.
I saw it the
It
other
was
day. It's
designed
cool.
by Mr. Matt Nisbet
Yeah.
himself.
Took me
That's
to
cool.
donate a design so they can afford shirts.
So those will
Good
be
job,
for sale.
guys.
It's going to be a good time.
Pick up a pancake. Pick up a pancake. Pick up a pancake.
And that's the last time I'm ever going to promote my band on this show
I
again.
totally just want to like shittily cook a bunch of cheap pancakes the night before and just put them in like Target bags.
Isn't there a Waffle House or a Denny's right down the road?
That's way more expensive than just buying shitty batter and
Dude, we'll just-
quickly
no.
cooking a bunch of bullshit.
We'll buy
I have a
ones.
skillet.
We could
I have
just
a
buy those
skillet.
Eggo fucking little tiny mini pancakes and just
Microwave
the fuck out.
You get-
frisbee pancakes off the stage
Yeah.
while we're playing.
Frozen
oh
ones,
my
dude.
god!
No, yeah, just frozen ones.
Frozen pancakes,
Frozen mini
frisbeed into the
pancakes,
crowd.
yeah, you guys were thinking of like, we're not cooking them there. No, just bring bags of them pre-cooked from the night before.
Dude, I'll bring a skillet and cook up some pancakes
And
still at
just-
the merch table.
Throw
Right?
them out.
And like for you, just
I
you
can't
just
finish
make yourself a
this
couple
fucking
of.
thought.
Sorry, Matt. Go
I
ahead.
tried 5 times.
Try again.
No.
Get in there, Dylan. Fuck him up.
Oh man, when you guys treat me like
I
this,
just
dude,
started crying.
the overthought was crazy. I'm just saying, pre-prepare them so they're just in bullshit bags loaded with the gear, and then throw them out like free shirts. You don't bring in goddamn. We're just gonna bring fucking get grills here. We're gonna get all crazy. We're gonna go buy some. No,
Man, I griddle up a hot pancake though.
And just make like 2 for yourself, and just eat them in front of people at the merch table.
Where's the pancakes at?
Fuck you.
Just
Bring your own.
I already made all 2 of them, man.
no.
Sorry.
Anybody that asked, "Are there actually pancakes?" or just throw one viciously at their face.
you know,
What are you gonna do? Call the cops to pancake?
we could just hire one of those people that does like pancake designs. You know, they make the fucking pictures with it. They
Oh,
can make like
shit.
caricatures of people and their pancakes. It's like the fucking carnival. It is
That
Jeff's
sounds
birthday.
expensive.
That sounds expensive as fuck.
Yeah, we'll make Jeff pay for it.
A pancake artist.
It'll come out of the proceeds.
So
that are
we're
going
gonna
to us.
have to add some fees to the tickets then.
Yeah, God damn it.
Well, I mean, in order to pay for the pancake artist.
Yeah, and like we said, guys,
Like-
this is a really important show for us because, as we stated before, all of the fees do go directly to help our wallet cause.
Yes. I mean, directly into their pockets.
Patreon.com, NFHC Podcast. For as little as $1 a month, you can feed the server fee.
Pay for our hosting. Come on.
Yeah, that's all we're asking for. All the money that comes from Patreon goes right back into the show. To be honest with you, it's to pay
of-
for.
Are you, wait.
No, it pays.
We're still negative, bro.
we are. We're in the
still
hole.
way negative.
You're gonna dig
and
us-
currently our Patreon have to be active for like a year.
Patreon subscribers will be handed a shovel to help dig us out of this hole.
You get a shovel sent to your house. Like, oh, they
that's
weren't
good.
kidding. Like, here's the address.
Holy shit! For $1, I got a shovel.
Fuck.
So anyway, Dylan, you do anything else?
No, that's about it. I mean, I did yell about ticket fees again, but we don't need to talk about that. I'm starting to hang out with Dave too much, and like his weird communist beliefs are starting to rub off on me.
Dylan
I
is
believe it.
just growing to hate capitalism when it just like he bitches in our chat about like these fucking fees. I'm like, that makes sense because people need to make their money.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Like I said, I've been hanging out with Dave too much, and I'll knock that shit off, and we'll get back on track like a normal person.
Oh no. I've already planted the seed.
Well, you know, you guys have to survive friendship through the fucking fitness challenge.
He's trying to Jedi mind trick me.
Yeah, Dylan tried to Jedi mind trick Dave right now.
Oh.
What Dylan doesn't quite understand yet is a strong mind is immune to the Jedi mind
It
trick.
is. That's how.
Puny Jedi.
Say at the fitness challenge, you see Dylan sitting on the side, just close to the finish line, like holding his knee, going, "Oh my god, it hurts."
That's because I fucking glued his ass.
No, are you gonna come up and like do the friend like, "I'll carry you over my shoulder"?
Fuck no. I'm gonna kick him over and keep going.
Yeah. All right.
I'll do it for you though. I'll carry you over my shoulder over
You're
the
too
finish
small
line.
to carry his ass.
Yeah, dude. So for like, I think I did the math properly. For every 10 steps I take, he's got to take like 24. I totally
right,
got this.
Where'd you get that math from? Quick
take
math?
it up.
forward.
Yeah, it's quick math.
32.
God damn it.
Dave's gonna run past everybody rapping the Communist Manifesto. That's how good his cardio and air capacity is.
Oh shit!
Everybody's panting like crazy. You're just
He's got Lance Armstrong lungs.
I just picture when it's like go time, it's gonna be that slow motion Dave tripping over his own foot, just smacking his face on the ground and then being done.
I can't wait to get this race over with because it's been edged forever.
I know.
Yeah.
Still so long.
It's not
to
even
go.
like. I mean, I'm totally into it, and I'm gonna crush him. But it's been such a long build up. Like I feel like I've been.
We're 4 episodes away.
Jesus, still a month away.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so. All right, Dave. Listen,
fuck.
listen, Dave.
I got that thing at work.
When you're trying to build a story in wrestling, sometimes you have. Sometimes you. This is
He sneaks it in. It's always just this like.
this is a long build, dude. They built The Rock versus John Cena for a year.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's a slow build.
yeah,
You know, in America, like everyone wants everything fucking right now and fucking next week, but this is a slow build.
Dave's not
This-
even looking at him anymore.
This dude, this makes me mad.
They were
right now.
keeping eye contact for that conversation, like
Until-
full on, and then boom.
Wrestling, he turns.
I wrote you off just now, Dylan. Now I'm just gonna be mean.
Get him. Get him.
Dude, did you see what happened to me on Facebook with the HR?
No, what happened?
I was sharing a funny picture about Mercury retrograde.
Oh.
It said proceed with caution. It was a street sign. And fucking, I don't know who commented from the page, but someone made me report to HR.
Oh, yeah, I
It
saw
was
that.
Massagemat that did that.
Oh, is it that?
It was. And in true Dave fashion, I ignored it.
Dave's HR office has a button that locks the doors.
Oh,
Yep.
God damn it. Yeah, he posted Mercury retrograde. Proceed with caution. Then I wrote, I didn't approve this post. How dare you? Please report to HR right now.
Which basically says, please report to Dave. Get in there.
Yep.
Go to Dave's dirty little
Come on.
office.
I can't talk about what happened. I signed a thing.
Non-disclosure.
Dude.
Stormy Daniels.
Dave's office just kind of smells like open butts and tears.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a humidity in there.
It's palpable.
When I left,
I can
You taste it.
all I know is when I left Dave's office.
I just started crying.
It's terrible.
Holy fucking Christ.
I just started crying.
Have you noticed that the fight in my voice has just died every episode over this? Like,
He's getting weaker and weaker. See, my plan's working.
Yep. You're wearing him down. You're whittling Dylan to nothing
Soon he'll fall deeply in love with me.
by submission.
God damn
You
it!
just break into his psyche an inch at a time.
That's a lot of inches, too.
God damn it.
Anyway.
Stay away from my nougaty
That
center.
was legitness.
So that was about it for me. How about you,
Yeah, it was the same
James
Matt.
James McGillicuddy over here?
Oh, yeah. I yelled at a fucking scam telemarketer call on the way here, and Dylan recorded me doing it. We'll probably have to put that on the page or something.
Yeah.
I'll throw it up there.
Yeah, they call me about a car warranty that's just expired on my 1996 Nissan Sentra.
That has over 200,000 miles on it. Really? It just
My
expired?
warranty expired?
They call me 3 times a day.
Really?
Yep, every day.
Can't you like block that shit? You're like, fuck no, that shit's fun.
I don't know. After that spicy phone call, I don't know if they'll ever call you
No,
again.
there has been spicier ones.
She was definitely crying.
Oh man, no,
She was probably a sweet Southern lady.
they're all scam people. They know their job's a scam too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because people tell them all day long that this is a fucking scam.
yeah,
Their
Cunt.
supervisors are like, don't listen to them. They're just, they're not woke. They don't know.
I just kept her attention long enough to then turn it on. I'm like, how many people fall for this scam? She's like, excuse me, sir?
I said, how many people fall for your scam, lady?
There might be a James McGillicuddy.
James McGillicuddy.
But other than that, I hosted again, or guest hosted again on the Harsh Review.
That's right.
Our buddy that came in and helped us with the Indiana Jones trilogy.
Sean Harsh, the Harsh Review.
Sean Harsh and his brother Ryan Harsh. The Harsh Review.
.com.
Tuesdays after you listen to NFHC.
I gotta say,
Tuesday mornings after the NFHC podcast.
Sharsch and his brother do a really good job when they tear apart a movie. Like when they
I
dissect a
agree.
movie,
Yeah.
they do it justice.
Indeed.
There's a lot of movie review podcasts out there, but
These guys are in depth.
They're one of the better ones.
Well, they know what
for
they're
sure.
talking about.
Absolutely.
Because some of ours, even my own, I'm like, the movie was not good because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
No, I do. I think I do a little better than that. But yeah,
Well, you put in due diligence for that Batman stuff.
well,
man.
you know,
Like,
Batman's fucking known
Batman's
for
life.
being prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So last week we did the first four from 89, 92, 96, and 98, I think.
All those
The
terrible ones after the first one.
The two Keatons and then the Kilmer.
Kilmer.
That, you know, a little bit of Val. Collected by a Val. And then Bobblehead Clooney. Fucking
Bobblehead
travesty.
With the close up ass and nipple shots for no reason.
Is he the one whose suit had nipples?
Yeah.
The,
He had
no.
little nipple bumps, or was
Kilmer,
that Kilmer?
Kilmer did too. It started on that one when Schumacher took over.
So they both did. Oh, that's terrible.
I'd rather see
not enough
Kilmer.
nipples.
Little fun fact, I said it on the one that came out last Tuesday, but Christian Bale tried out the role of Batman in Val Kilmer's nipple suit.
What?
Yeah, and you can find that clip on YouTube.
No shit.
It doesn't fit him properly.
Interesting.
Oh, so it's all weird looking.
And he right before he went in, he was like, I'm gonna do the voice. Rachel.
Why you want to kill her?
And he walked out of there in the fucking oversized bat suit, feeling like shit. Like I just picture him like, oh man, like he thought he fucked his
Sad
chances
violin
up.
playing.
Well, thank God he didn't get that, because then we wouldn't have had fucking Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Like, those were great movies.
No, thank God he did get it. Christian Bale was in the Val Kilmer suit. Did you?
Yeah. He was in
you
the
miss a little
Kilmer
piece?
suit auditioning for those.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
thought
to
you meant
the
back in
show,
the
Dave.
90s.
Dave was taking a nap while Matt was talking.
I was stretching. Thank you.
No, so yeah, so just a little recap for Dave action. To try out for Batman, they didn't have the Batman
I
Begins
got
suit
you.
ready, so they were just making people wear fucking Kilmer's
Kilmer's
leftovers.
suit. I get it. That's funnier.
A rubber suit that some other bros sweated in for.
Ew.
I'd wear some fucking Kilmer
With fake
sweat.
nipples on
Yeah,
the
so
front.
a tinier Bale, because Val
Yeah.
Kilmer's pretty big, especially nowadays. But yeah, he was in an oversized suit, fucking, and he right before he walked through the door, he decided to do the voice. When you put a coat around a kid.
Gotcha. Hey, man, talk shit all you like. He was great.
For 2 movies.
Yeah,
and then
until fucking Christopher Nolan shat all over the...
so it's a funny YouTube video to check that out. But
Meatloaf has a song called 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad.
Of course you know Meatloaf.
God damn it.
fucking asshole. No, but so I guessed it again this week, and we finished up with Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman vs Superman, the tiny chunk that he's in Suicide Squad, and then Justice League. And then they did some Batman trivia for me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, off the cuff, I was like,
Did you kill
no, I think I did.
it? Nice.
Tune in to find out.
Tune in to find out.
Harsh
Tuesday
Review.
after NFHC.
Their episode releases at the same time ours does.
No.
but I
It
would-
releases approximately 3 hours after ours does.
I was gonna. I encourage you to listen to our episode first.
It's like television. You just tune in at the 5 o'clock hour to catch
yeah,
up.
we're channel 10. They're channel 12.
We're the late show. He's the late show.
There you go.
Or listen to them first, whatever. It doesn't
Listen to
matter.
both episodes at the same time.
You know, I understand per the week, it's a lot of me at that point. Like last week's episode with them was 2 hours. Ours was 3. This week is probably our episode's probably going to be around 3 hours.
Man, that's a week
And
load
then-
of Matt.
Kevin just fucking tuned out.
All the
Right? Yeah, Kevin already fell asleep.
Kevin doesn't actually. He does a podcast, but he listens to 0 podcasts because I can't even pay attention to one that's over or under like an hour and a half. Personally,
Oh, this is 45 minutes now. I'll pass.
Out.
I need something 3:30 at least.
fuck, I don't forget what I was talking about.
Trivia.
Damn it! I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, the trivia. It was just off the cuff, and I think I nailed it. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah,
They tell you
What
if
was
you're
some of
right
the
or wrong.
questions?
oh, they told me I was wrong.
What was the hardest question?
Some of the 1939 stuff.
Whoa,
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
Because that's
fucking with you.
That's when the character was created. Like the first,
Action Comics.
like what's the color of the first Batmobile? And then it was multiple choice. Ended up it was red.
What?
Yeah, it was like a red fucking. It's like a red Ford or something.
Cool.
Yeah, because he started as like just a goddamn weird detective
Yeah.
that dressed up at night to beat
Kind
up
of still
people.
is a weird detective.
Oh, he's the
And here
world's
comes
greatest
the Batman.
detective.
The Batman
weird.
runs around the corner.
You'd be a detective
Boom,
without wearing
pow.
a batsuit.
Yeah, so we did that. The episode ran 3 hours, so I don't know what it'll get edited down to, but it was fun. They want to get all of us on at some point. I don't know if 2 people are good through recording via satellite.
Yeah, via satellite.
So I told him Dave's really good on the Star Trek and Wars.
Yes, he is. He's our guy.
I'm a fan.
I think I spent a good 40 minutes shredding Batman Rises.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you
You
did.
could have
think-
probably done more too.
I know, but like it already took so long to get there because they start out every episode with just general like what everybody's been watching and what they're excited for kind of stuff coming out, and then they get into like the topic of the show. So it runs a little long on that end. It was good. It was good.
I'm curious to see what Dark Knight Rises has on IMDb. Like, are we
What a lovely
are we
voice.
off on thinking that movie is trash?
No, that movie is trash. I don't care what
Is
anybody
that the
says.
one with fucking
Bane.
yeah.
Bane, yeah,
I didn't hate
came
that
out in
one.
2012. Fuck's a score?
It's got an 87 critic and a 90 audience.
What? 90%. So we are wrong. If you
Yeah.
go by the statistics of
Yeah, but-
hating that movie, we are
Hey.
fucking
This
wrong.
statistic, this is not a metric for right or wrong.
Oh, I know.
If you want to know
popular opinion,
what I
Alan.
think it was good. And my opinion matters because
Well,
it's
your
on
opinion,
a board.
No.
My opinion of movies is written on a wall at Alan's house
It's
now.
got super.
Holy shit. Fuck, I hate that right now.
It's got super plot
down.
holes against the character and the actual movie itself. So I don't know. It's
it's got a very convoluted.
a very convoluted fucking story that makes no sense. But tune in on Tuesday.
Bane bothered me. Like, it's a stupid voice.
I like
Like,
the voice. Anyway,
is this the one you breathe through?
we could go on for days about fucking.
Well, no. Tell us why you hate his voice.
You.
I was born into this voice.
You.
Holy shit.
Dude, that's fucking perfect. Do you hear that?
It's a Starbucks cup.
You just put a cup up to your voice and talk like an asshole.
It's like a Sean Connery impression into a Starbucks cup.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
That voice, I mean, I guess it's okay, but like audio engineer mixed wise, it sounds like he has a PA everywhere he's in.
It doesn't fit the room.
It's no
that
James
he's
Earl
doing.
Jones,
Yeah.
am I right?
No,
Am I
you're
right?
absolutely right.
Yeah,
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 All right,
yeah,
guys.
at all.
Am I right? Am I right? Yeah.
It's not James Earl Jones. You're right. Good.
Legit, the legitness. No, like so. The very first scene, the dumbest CIA people don't check who's under the hoods of the people they allow on the
Right.
plane.
Yeah, good job.
But then, so they're faking shooting people in the head and throwing them out the plane, so it's loud as shit in the plane.
Right.
And the CIA guy's like, "Well, that guy didn't learn from anything." And he's like, "Well, perhaps you're wondering why he was shooting bad and then throw him out of a plane."
What?
Like super.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, like they're screaming over the wind of the
Right,
fuck,
and then all of a sudden, here comes Bane.
like he's through the fucking PA and the goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Maybe
valid.
he
that
was-
bugged me
hey,
so bad.
Maybe
dude.
he was
like,
Bluetoothed in.
Yeah.
They're all wearing Bluetooth headsets.
He's just that's how he
They
did
have
it.
in-ear monitors in.
When his when his Bluetooth doesn't connect, he's in the back.
Yeah. What?
It's like Forrest Gump when his mic cuts out and everyone's like, "We can't hear you."
It throws you the fuck off. So I don't like that movie. I didn't like it in the theater. I didn't like it when it originally came out. I actually, I had to do my homework for this show. I watched it 3 times in 1 week, and it's 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Fuck.
And I hate that movie so much, I never even bought it for all of my Batman collectibles.
I never noticed that movie was almost 3 hours
Yeah,
fucking
it's
long.
a long one.
And I
man.
went to Walmart because I knew they'd have a shitty version of a DVD for $5. I'm like, I'm giving it that.
Reluctant
You
$5.
shop at Walmart, bro?
To get that.
Why do you hate America?
He hates Batman.
Whoa, no.
Yeah, pay attention.
He hates Bane.
Bane.
What is Tom Hardy? And Tom Hardy is Bay. He's Bay.
The Hardy of Tom. God damn it, dude.
I do like Tom Hardy.
Bronson, man.
I do like Tom Hardy. But I don't like Bane. I'm sorry.
If Bane was
fine.
just, here's Bane. Hey, it's fucking Bane.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Anyway,
So
other than the Batman hating,
yeah, no, it was fun.
what else you do?
First of all, I fixed an old wireless fight stick,
Okay.
and then I fired up some Capcom vs SNK2 Millennium Fight 2001.
Yeah, you bought or downloaded a ROM, right?
No, this is just on PlayStation
Oh,
2.
nice.
Is the brand that makes
Wait, you busted out
wireless
your
fight
PS2?
sticks called Wi-Fi?
Well, it's inside my.
Oh, you emulated on your PS3 or 4?
It actually has the hardware inside of it. A PS2 built into the PS3.
Oh,
Yes.
because you bought that one, right?
Yeah, the old. They call it the fat. But yeah,
PS3 fat.
I finally fixed a fight stick that allows you to play the PS2 games because all my other ones don't connect once it goes into PS2 mode.
Lame.
So I fucking ripped it apart, polished her up, it fired up, and I was like, oh. And then in one round of that game, I unlocked 2 of the characters I never knew how to unlock, and I still don't. But I've played that game a billion times in the arcade mode on the highest settings, and all of a sudden they show up at the end, and you're like, and I did it at like 1 a.m. when I hit the last dude, and then it took me, I was like, fuck, I can't turn this off. It doesn't save.
Oh, yeah.
There's no clue on how to unlock them.
Oh, shit.
You just randomly hit it by doing well, I guess, previously. And then I was bitching to Alan. I was like, I'm so tired. I accidentally got to the thing I've been trying to do since this game came out in 2001.
He sent me a screenshot of him fighting somebody. He's like, I gotta do it.
I got to keep going.
This thing's been elusive since 01.
Damn.
But I got him.
I'm just gonna say right now, if you want to know somebody that could school the fuck out of you in old fighting games, Matt's our guy.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. The guy fucking shreds.
I'm playing the old ones
Will
now,
you?
and I'm getting rusty on the new ones. It's kind of, you can never be good at all of
There's
them.
a wide, you can't because there's such a wide range, and the fighting style, though it looks the same, is way fucking different.
Yeah. And then Fight Stick Lust came back, and I bought a brand new Fight Stick for my Nintendo Switch that works on.
I didn't even know they made that.
Right?
Then it works on computers as well. So I turned the show laptop into an arcade machine.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what I did last night for 5 hours.
just dumping ROMs of old badass fighting games.
Yeah, you have to program a button on my stick now is to insert a coin because it's an actual
Oh,
that
arcade.
shit.
fucking rules,
Yeah.
dude.
And you could fight people online.
That's pretty cool.
Even better.
Online?
So they find your lobby of what you're playing and they come in and they launch their version of the game and it connects to you and then they hit their button to enter their coin.
Oh, shit.
We really do live in 2018.
In 2018, we just have mobile arcades.
Yeah,
It's just fucking. You still got to do the coin though. It's,
Where's my fucking flying car, though?
Yeah, Dylan's at a rad show last night. I'm like, I have no regrets. I just sent pictures of my fight stick like on top of my laptop all shitty.
Yeah.
It was fun times.
Nice.
But other than that, I watched way more Star Trek. My Netflix app has become the Star Trek Next Generation app.
That's
Next
awesome.
generation streaming.
Yeah. I finished off the whole series last night, and then I even stayed for the
Commentary.
The commentary, Riker out of character, just hit Riker being whatever's James Guy.
what
Not
is
Guy
it?
Fawkes.
God damn
That's
it.
the fucking.
Oh, what
don't-
the fuck is
don't.
Riker's real name?
Oh man!
It, too.
Oh, I got a little bit of hate mail on your dislike for V for Vendetta, but I don't care because I hate that movie.
That movie's
too.
terrible.
Yeah, I remember enjoying it like the first time I saw it for some
Jonathan
reason.
Frakes.
Yeah, Jonathan Frakes.
I remember
Not Guy
enjoying it the first
Fawkes.
time I saw it, but then
Close
I
enough.
watched it like 2 years ago again, and it's just bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. It started everybody buying those stupid fucking masks too.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass masks.
V
Yeah.
is garbage.
You play drums with the mask on.
Fuck, I was gonna say it, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say it.
I just started crying.
Thanks, Dave.
Oh, fucking Christ. That was really good.
What'd you think of the ending of The Next Generation?
It's good.
Yeah, right?
The fucking time bubble that's like 3 Enterprises at once.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like season 1, the middle series, and old as fuck.
They don't have collars on their uniforms.
Yep.
They're all weird looking. Like, why is your neck all open and
I like-
exposed? Are you guys hippies? What the
So-
fuck's going on here?
I also like how the whole series as a whole starts with Q and ends with
Ends
Q.
with Q. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he's
Q's one of the most enjoyable villains out of all of them.
yeah.
Because he almost comes off as not a villain. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, well, he's like omnipotent or whatever.
Yeah.
He's actually because in the season 1 they test humanity to see if they're even worth giving a fuck, and then
Right,
they
right.
survive. But the you find out the test just kept going all the way to season 7.
Right. Yeah. It
And
was all a
that's
test.
the final
Yeah.
part. And he
supposedly.
and he enjoys the intellect of the Picard. That's why he keeps fucking with them, just because he thinks Picard can get through it. You know,
Pancake?
pancake.
I'm just saying, though, with the Next Generation, if people are like, oh, fucking TV is terrible, there's nothing good to watch. It's like Netflix offers you so many seasons of badass shit.
It's the Office and Star Trek app.
Pretty much.
So now
The Netflix generation.
the Netflix generation,
Dylan's.
Jetta generation.
And I think the Next Generation really like kind of saved Star Trek because it was hokey as fuck and dumb.
I don't know about
before it-
saved, but it definitely let it blossom.
So-
because
Yeah.
the movies were, I mean, it was kind of a hard stop after the, movies. Like,
The original series movies are fucking awesome, though.
I enjoyed them. VJ.
the
Trouble with Tribbles and shit.
show.
That's the show.
The show is stupid.
Some of the movies are good.
The motion picture is shit.
You're right.
The Save the Whales one's terrible.
4, The
No, I
Voyage
think it's-
Home. No, it's 4.
that's the Voyage Home.
Yeah,
And the one where
with
they go
whales.
try to find God's terrible.
That's the motion picture. It's shit. The Voyage Home.
Yeah,
you
it's
have to think
every
of, like
other
the
Kirstie
time.
Alley.
No, it's every other. I remember now. All the even number ones are good.
That's pretty much the
Yeah.
rule. But I enjoy them all. I'll watch them.
So
I liked 3.
Anyway.
The Wrath-of-Khan, Search for Spock, both of them hand in hand because one go. That's a good story. Those
Yeah.
2 movies are great.
So Sean from the Harsh Review, he got inspired to start the series because he's never really seen it, and he started in season 1, which season 1 is kind of weird, and
they're working shit out.
they're finding their space legs.
Yeah.
But no, for real. Yeah, it starts so weird that Patrick Stewart didn't even unpack his bags when he was filming it because he thought it was going to get canned any second. So
I believe it.
He was ready to hop a flight back over the pond.
It's funny.
So yeah, but
Anything else going on?
nah, man. Just I watched that fucking movie I didn't like 3 times to confirm and learn to shred it for 40 minutes. Much to pop.
Matt-
to
Fucking dedication.
See, Matt does homework so he can properly talk shit about something.
Yes,
I like it. I like that a lot.
And then meanwhile, Dave and Dylan don't do a goddamn thing except for show up. I love it.
They watched Return of the Jedi last night.
Last night.
Yeah.
Before Dylan went out.
We're about to finish a saga.
This is for new listeners. Our co-host here, Dylan, has never watched the movies that everybody else has watched. He missed Star Wars. We got the idea to force him to do it because he would never do it unless a show was in the balance.
Yeah.
So
So he has we're going to be finishing the Star Wars saga with Return of the Jedi.
episode 4, 5, and 6.
Yep. And before this, we did the Indiana Jones
and he came,
series,
which he loves.
Yes, that was the highest scored.
That scored 14.5 out of 15 stars.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a scale of
trilogy.
5. Yeah, Raiders got 5, Temple got 4, and Crusade got 5. He wanted to give Crusade 10.
But then if you look back to previous episodes, he did the Lethal Weapon 1 and 2, which are the ones that you kind of. Those are the ones you're going to watch if you're going to watch Lethal Weapon. Ththose scored both
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, we stopped after
5.
we stopped after 2 because 3 was like, we all got mortgages, man. Like, want to make another one?
Yeah.
They're still fine, but they're not like the ones.
I like the way it started. It was all action packed. The
They're-
one with the
they-
flamethrower and shit. That was
That's
cool.
4 actually. I
Oh,
found
is that
out.
4?
Yeah.
They don't-
I am confused.
They don't fall within the rules of the game where they're in the zeitgeist of movies that everybody has seen.
Right.
Everybody's seen Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. At least I would hope.
We need more movies everybody's seen because I don't think we're going to keep going on Star Wars. Maybe like a week off.
Yeah, I'm going to take a week off, and I have ideas for it. We'll talk
Not
about
a week
that
off
after.
of the bit.
No,
but a week off of Star Wars.
I have an idea or two for what he should watch afterwards. So.
All right, well, we'll throw it down after this, but that's a quick rundown of what we do. So, this is this week's edition of Dylan Reviews Old Fucking Movies.
So this week, as I had said, we are finishing out the Star Wars saga. He has watched A New Hope. He's watched Return of the Jedi. And now we're going to do, Empire Strikes Back. Now we're watching Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
And I'm kind of concerned because he's been wishy-washy on this.
He scored A New Hope 3, which I thought it was going to be a fucking 1.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Movie's not good. I'm sorry.
And that's fine. That's a fair review.
I stand with Dylan.
But he scored Empire a 4.5. So something struck.
Can I take stars off of something?
Can you modify?
Can I go back and like change
Well,
the
we
score?
can't change the audio file, so no.
But can I like in my own
He wants
personal
to
life
even it out.
be like,
because
you know what?
He gave
A New
he
Hope,
gave
I got a 3, and it probably should have got a 2.
Yeah,
It's
but
too late, man.
it's too late. We went to press.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Like, when you
Siskel and Liebert didn't fucking put their review in the newspaper and then write the newspaper to say, "Hey, we're gonna change it."
This isn't fake news. Like, we don't have to correct ourselves.
All the 3s up there are kind of questionable now, because you guys question the fucking Fifth Element 3.
But that's
and
what I
I'm
kind of
questioning-
hope. I like that now that you've seen a bunch of good movies.
maybe
that your
you'll
other
revisit it.
scores. Yeah, we could revisit them
So,
later.
the Fifth Element people out there, it was a fucking debacle.
It was.
It was the one movie we didn't watch together with him. It took him 9 tries or some dumb shit because he can't stay
He
awake.
fell asleep 3 times, and we had to actually
Says something
skip a
about the
review
movie.
episode.
No,
because
Actually,
he
I
fucked
think
up.
what wasn't. Oh no, we watched Top Gun together.
Yep, we watched
did
that
we?
one
No.
together.
No, you were away. Yeah, because I remember I was
You
gonna go jump in Matt's shower and come out in a to and
that's
sit on
right.
the
and
couch
bite
next
at
to
you and tell you you're dangerous.
I must have watched Top Gun with you guys in my dreams.
Oh man, I'm just sitting there sweaty chest playing volleyball with you.
But if you ever want to revisit a movie, we could do that.
Well,
but
I don't want to have to watch the first Star Wars again. I just want to change the score a bit.
No, the score is fine. What I'm saying is the Fifth Element, because you said you falling asleep was your work schedule was crazy. You didn't.
Yes.
You didn't say it was a slam on the movie. That one needs a redemption round.
probably we could do a redemption round on the Fifth Element. I think it deserves it.
Maybe this week.
Maybe, but I have ideas because I don't really. We could go on Star Wars for the next 8?
It would be kind of cool to do Rogue One right now.
Maybe, but let's
Because because the last frame of Rogue One is the first frame of A New
right.
Hope.
Let's
That would make sense
Dylan,
after the prequels, though.
Yeah, that too.
That's the bridge.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
Let's discuss this a little bit more after Dylan does his review because I'm really curious how he rates Return of the Jedi.
Hey, before you start it with the Star Wars music, can you play the People's Court music real quick? Because
Oh.
this goes with the Star Wars review. So would you say that Harrison Ford's giving out hashtag R2 Me Too's?
Oh my fuck.
Oh my God, Dylan. R2 Me Too's?
Yeah. Yeah.
He forcefully kisses on some broads.
Yeah.
So
Kind of does.
while we're watching the movie, Dave's like, "Hold on, get ready to pause it."
Yep.
He's like, "Just get ready to pause, man."
Remember the
I'm like-
remember the
I'm
fight
like, what the fuck,
out
Dave?
front the back door?
Yes.
Of the shield generator in Hoth. Leia gets shot in the arm.
So he had me pause
Endor.
it. He had me pause it right when Harrison Ford's
I'm like,
grabbing
okay, so
full
when-
on chest.
When he shoots her in the arm, all right, pause it. He's got the controller in his hand and he gets to it. She gets shot in the arm and he pauses it. I was like, okay, frame by frame. And Harrison Ford reaches up and grabs her fucking tit. I'm not even kidding. Google it.
In Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi, yes. Harrison Ford tit grab.
Yeah, it happened. I should have taken a picture of it
Straight
when I
up
had it
happens.
paused.
I'm surprised you guys aren't aware of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was very, very Me Too-y.
Did you catch this in real time, or did
No, he was.
it was straight up like
I told
Dave
him.
going
No,
pause?
Right. Pause and now
Pay
frame by
attention.
frame. Yeah, now pay
Okay.
attention.
Watch his hand. Boom! Oh my God! He totally grabs her arm and then switches
then
right
switches
to her
right
titty.
to the tit and then back to the arm.
One more time. Go back.
slow motion?
Watch hand. Oh, he goes.
Slow mo. Oh,
That's
grab.
an R2 Me Too if I've ever seen one.
Harrison Ford is trash.
Of course, that's Dylan's hero right now.
I know. I hate it. He's the best goddamn character, and everything he does, he's the best.
Grab a titty if you can.
All right,
It was a different time in a galaxy far, far away.
Now
There was payoff to that derailing. I was like, these motherfuckers just gave me 40 minutes of editing, but I'll allow it because it led
Yes, I'll
to.
allow it. That was good. Yes, you're welcome.
But I mean, the goddamn preamble to this fucking little thing was like, where are they going with
Yeah,
this?
I know.
Jesus Christ. So, Dylan, what the fuck did you think of the final part of the original trilogy?
Take a drink of this beer real quick.
Sip your beer. Let's settle in. I'm nervous about this.
You should be. You should be real nervous. What the fuck were they thinking with the no? Throw him over the edge.
Oh,
That was like the weakest fucking build-up.
with Palpatine.
So I even told Dave this while I
You're
was
starting at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
No, here,
because it's
Dylan.
no. I'll tell you why. Because it was my only issue with the entire movie. Because it was the best one of all.
You
of them.
couldn't just work it up to there? though?
No, because I'm mad about it.
Whoa, did you just hear him say that?
I'm mad about it because I was like,
This isn't what makes Dylan mad this week.
from scene one, I was fucking totally into this one. I was like in a really good mood, and I was like, can't wait to fucking watch this.
Okay.
I don't know why, just was, just real happy.
Star Wars is fun to watch, so go ahead.
Well, I gave him a
like-
little back rub before we started, so he was feeling loose.
God damn it! I thought it was in the fucking non-disclosure.
Review the fucking movie.
This segment is called Dylan Fails at Reviewing Old Fucking Movies. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm doing it my way, the Tarantino way.
Fucking go.
Every time you stop to say go, it just derails it more, Matt. You son of a bitch. Anyway, because it was my only issue with the entire fucking movie was that one scene where it was the weakest build up to that, and I didn't know that's what happened. I actually told Dave, I'm like, I didn't know that's actually what happens in this movie. I didn't know that's where they went. I didn't know that eventually Vader was going to turn on. I didn't know that was the outcome. So for some reason, I don't know.
Well,
I missed it.
that's pretty cool that you didn't see it coming. then.
I've missed that over the fucking 30 years of knowing all of the
It
Star
hasn't
Wars
really
things.
been parodied.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because it's the goofiest fucking scene ever when he's like,
Hey,
he's all
now.
stiff, all with the lightning, like
just
all
goes,
stuck there, and Vader just goes no, and like walks him
with
all
his one
slowly.
with his one hand.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's fucking bullshit. Because up until that point, I was like, holy shit, this thing just starts with action. this fight's crazy when they're at the fucking Jabba's palace bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that fight was intense. I was like, fuck yeah.
You see Lando like out of nowhere like reveal himself with the mask pulled down. You're like, oh shit, a lot of people are here. What's going on?
Yeah. So
The Rancor fight's rad.
Yep.
Which
that's one of the.
they changed it.
Did they?
They edited out the part where he gets bit in half.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying that. Actually,
Dude, that Leia slave outfit, dog.
Oof, yeah, thank you. For all of his flaws. You know, Jabba the Hutt did put Princess Leia in a gold bikini for us.
Yes.
So for that, I thank him.
I have a couple of notes on this before Dylan goes and derails the fuck out of the whole review again.
so Alan's gonna derail the review to.
Yes. I have a few points that maybe you can comment on. Let's put it that way. Confronting Vader is a really weird last step to completing your Jedi training. Like, why would Yoda tell him to do that? Oh, you must complete your training by confronting Vader.
Because that's the.
Does every Jedi have to do that?
No.
No, he had to face his fear.
Yeah,
You're talking about an Empire?
No, this is in Jedi. This is in Jedi when Yoda finally dies and.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I just watched it last
to
night too.
Vapor.
No, he's because Vader fucked up. Well, he fucked up everything beforehand. So literally the last mission a Jedi has to do is take that motherfucker down.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a little bit more sense than the way it's presented because it's just like, you must confront Vader.
But with-
it's like, but
I
why?
looked at it more as once he does something of that magnitude, he'll understand what it means to be a Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then he can live for 70,000
Dylan
years.
dropping wars knowledge
Fuck yeah.
on the
See,
solve all
that's
the
what I want.
stars.
That's the kind of shit I want to hear. I love it.
I like
All
it,
right.
Dylan.
Hell yeah, brother.
The other thing is Luke totally kissed the shit out of his sister.
Dude, so
That's a movie prior.
I'm putting Matt on the spot right here because it would be so good. I just want the scene when he realizes that she's his sister, where he just kind of he turns his looks at the sky.
And he takes a breath. He's like, fuck.
I want you to Photoshop a Joe Dirt hair on him, and then just a caption that says, "Now I gotta treat you like my sister."
God damn it.
Another thing I had real quick was Ewoks are the only creature in the universe that has worshipped 3CPO.
Probably.
Everybody else?
Yeah.
You're terrible.
Everybody else should have done it.
No. He's not worshipable.
No,
He's
I don't.
a terrible character.
Well, and Ewoks are kind of terrible characters.
They are, too.
I mean, I know they're cute and shit or whatever, and I loved them when I was a kid. And growing up when I was young, Jedi was my favorite.
Yes.
Simply because the epic space battle.
Dude, that
And
movie
then-
turned into a Muppet movie real quick.
Yeah, but it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. It kind of starts a Muppet movie in Jabba's palace, and then it goes back to a Muppet movie with the Ewoks.
And then
Oh God, don't! Oh, I hate that bitch. I hate that added song so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I could have done without the added song.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they did that.
You know what I noticed? There was a scene where they're at the door, and there's a little eyeball that comes out of the door,
yeah.
what was funny to me is back then that was probably some crazy high tech thing that they're fucking look what we're doing, so they made it move a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But now it comes off super comical. So those are the moments of the movie where I giggle at it. It's it turns it almost into a comedy for me because there's wacky things
No, it's
happening.
supposed to have wacky stuff.
But it's just I don't think
Hot-Wah?
I don't think that scene itself was intended on being silly.
No, it
But
wasn't.
because I think they were just literally showing off. Look,
Maybe.
we're
pretty
gonna make this shit move. Watch.
I'm pretty sure back when it was filmed, it was just an asshole on the other side of the door.
It
with a
absolutely
stick.
was.
Uh-huh.
And the gaffers holding the microphone and wearing
Yeah.
pink little shorts.
But it looks really cool.
You know,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Adidas no socks out in the sands of Yuma.
Sons of bitches.
But then my final point was I think Dylan finally understands the "it's a trap" meme.
it's a trap.
I mean, I did not understand that one.
Right.
Well, now you've seen it in context.
But, and he's also met Admiral Akbar, you know,
Yeah.
and-
Anyway,
Wedge Antilles. He is the pilot who's always in every. He's the only pilot that ever survives, apparently.
Let's start out with, what did you think this movie did good or properly? Where did it go right?
It was way more action.
Thank you, Grammar Nazi man. Anyway,
So there's a lot more action right away.
Yes.
Gets going pretty quickly. You're like, what the fuck's going on with fucking Han Solo over there? Oh, he smells like carbonite, and I'm just gonna kiss him. Like, that's gross.
He's covered in carbonite.
He was on
She's
the-
totally kissing him.
He was on that hashtag carbonite life and didn't have a time to shower
Dude, he
for a
had
while.
fucking-
dude. What do you want?
It sounds like a fucking like the next diet fad. Hashtag carbonite.
I don't even know what the Falcon looks like anymore.
So how long is it between Empire and Jedi?
I don't know.
Is it 3 or 4 years, something like that, right?
I don't think it's yours. I'll look it up as you keep going.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how long between the last movie and that movie, like in movie time, it was.
yeah.
It's long enough for fucking Mark Hamill to get into a really bad car
Yeah,
accident.
he was kind of he was definitely a Jedi now, so or whatever,
Pretty
he was,
much, yeah.
He was already like, oh, I'm badass now, motherfuckers. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do about it? I can Jedi mind trick the shit
I
out
was
of
gonna
you.
say they demonstrate that hard when he's like just
Yeah.
waltzes right into the fucking Jabba's palace.
He starts off not being so bad. You're like,
Talk about a contrived plan, though.
yeah, like
Shitty plan.
none of it made sense. It was just like,
What didn't make sense?
No, I mean, just because there's a lot of variables that nobody knew was going to happen. But I understand.
Don't just say that. What variables?
Fuck off. The only thing
No,
that was the only thing that was like
If the
only
Jedi
thing-
mind trick didn't work,
all of a sudden it all made sense as soon as R2D2 shot out the
lightsaber.
lightsaber. Before you're all just like, hey, what the fuck is going? What are you guys? Wait, why are you doing that? Like, I don't know. Just
The final scene seemed like Plan C.
yeah, exactly.
That's why they're all
Yeah,
they infiltrated
exactly.
that shit over because basically a year of time has happened
A
between
year?
Empire
Okay,
and
so
Jedi.
there we go, a year, Dylan.
So they knew where he went.
Uh-huh.
They started slowly infiltrating people in there, like
Right.
Lando.
So they planted Lando.
They planted the droids. They planted everybody.
and Leia was a prisoner and all that shit.
like
So,
Luke just
yeah.
straight up sells those.
She
fucking-
becomes a
or-
prisoner.
yeah.
She was
yeah, it was part of the plan.
she was the bounty hunter trying to break him out, then gets
Right.
caught and becomes a prisoner. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but the whole point was not to get him out, obviously, because Lando was there. The whole point was for Luke to come. I mean, they weren't trying to. Luke had to have come.
No, her unfreezing him and kissing him like they were trying to get out, and then they get caught.
Yeah, they were
Sure.
trying to. It was a fucking.
And
But was
breakout.
that all part of the plan? Because
Don't you understand? They just placed a bunch of people to try at any time to get him out. And the more people there, the more plans can form. It's not like
Yeah,
they're
but-
like, you're going to convolutedly defrost him and then get caught, and then you're going to be in a bikini. No, it's just, they just sent people there. And then, like, if you have the opportunity to break a motherfucker out, you break a motherfucker out.
Okay,
Go get
so first, the droids give themselves up. Mm-hmm. Then Leia comes in, tries to unfreeze Han. Leia.
Wow, Lando's already been there. Just
Well,
hanging
Lando's
out
already
like
been there, all right, and then so they get caught, quote unquote. I'll bring it back around, quote unquote. And the whole point was to unfreeze Han, not to get him out, because
You can't
I say
carry
this.
carbonite.
Agreed, but
How are you going to get him out?
But because I say this because Luke already put his lightsaber inside R2D2.
Yeah.
So he's just going to hang out without his lightsaber and hope that it works? No.
Yeah.
No.
He was
that's
going to
the whole-
Jedi mind trick Jabba, and it didn't work. That's why he went into the fucking.
But
Do you notice he came in last? He was the last bastion of like hope after all other
but
plans failed.
So what? He's just going to send his lightsaber into fucking. And then what? He's got to break the droid out? Like,
A year of time has happened between the two movies. That doesn't mean the droids were there for a year.
he put that lightsaber in there because he knew he was going to
I know, but they weren't there for a year. He was there for like a couple days.
Hey,
like,
real
that's-
talk.
Agreed, but still, I
The
mean, is a
droids-
Jedi going to separate from his lightsaber
Yes!
for 2 days?
I want to get fucked up on whatever that frog juice shit was that Jabba was toking.
Eating those fucking creepy
I want in on
frogs.
that. Anyway,
The lightsaber to me
fucking way.
says
Dylan-
that whole fight was pretty much planned.
Dylan, this is your time to shine. Please
Jesus
continue on
Christ.
what it did good.
So the one Family Guy moment that I really had with it was when they all do the look at each other.
Yeah.
They didn't exaggerate it too much.
No, they really didn't. All the head nods
Yeah,
and
they
the
just do
looks.
the look where everybody just does the whole thing. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Fucking plan C for that thing to fly out.
The Sarlacc pit.
Yeah. Boba Fett is Team Rocket.
Boba Fett's blasting off again.
The dumbest thing that happened, because Kevin stopped by for a little bit too, so he was actually watching some of the movie with us from There Can Be Only One. He's a Boba Fett enabler.
Fan. Yeah, enabler. I like it.
So I was making the joke. I'm like, he's kind of like Team Rocket. He's just Boba Fett is blasting off again, and right when I said that, he like hit his little rocket thing and started blasting off, and then fell into the hole.
Yeah.
And I was
He
like,
bounced off the side of the fucking the ship
He got
and then
taken
fell
out by
right in.
blind Han Solo on accident.
yeah, and and then I went, oh wait, that's how he died.
Yeah.
That's your hero. Like,
It's the end
okay,
of him.
well,
Sick.
all right then. He was the lamest
just
character
cool-looking,
of all
that's all.
time.
Yeah, he's just cool looking.
I guess. He just got taken out like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I wonder if the Star Wars people were just like, why does everybody like this fucking guy so much? You know what?
No, dude, all the Star Wars fans
Hold my
fucking
beer.
love him. Yeah.
Star Wars fans are the worst part of Star Wars.
Kind of like Pantera fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. In cinema,
I don't know.
Star Wars fans are the music equivalent of Pantera fans.
Actually,
Yeah. Actually, I'm actually a Star Wars expert now because I've seen 3 of the movies.
Technically, yes.
fuck off, Dylan. No, you're not. Are we gonna, so how? What are we
Continue.
gonna do about what?
Let him continue.
Yeah.
God damn it, Dave. Settle down. He had a nap and now he's all wound up.
Yeah, I know.
Get on my lawn!
Give that guy 15 minutes of a nap and he gets all riled up. Anyway, go ahead.
The Vader being kind of like I didn't know that it was gonna end that way with Vader turning on the Emperor or whatever and
Right.
doing that. But they definitely like I could see it coming, you know, like they kind of like alluded to it, but I didn't previously already know that was the thing.
It's not Memento, for fuck's sake. It's
No, I know. I'm saying, I'm not complaining about it. It's
Okay,
fine how they
okay.
did it.
Okay.
But so it made me realize that Vader's kind of just a bitch, too. Like the Skywalkers are all just a bunch of bitches.
Oh, you don't even know.
Soon you will.
Vader just fucking.
One of them really doesn't like sand.
My weak little mind can't handle the dark side.
You don't even know, bro.
Fucking Vader. Vader sucks.
Vader saved his son's life from
In
a
the
fucking
end.
tyrannical piece of shit.
Yeah, but if both of them were gone, the world would probably been a better place.
You want to be ruled by
Space
fucking Palpatine?
Nazis?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm just saying.
Dylan did
They
claim
blew up
allegiance to the Empire
They
last week.
blew up an entire planet just cuz.
But I don't know the bigger, like, the universe is pretty big.
Yeah,
so
but
Star
that's-
Wars is the Rebel Alliance. Are they just like this some extremist group that's coming in?
Dude,
Ooh.
if Trump went out and blew up an entire
state?
Yeah, like just cuz like, look, motherfuckers, I ain't playing. Like, buy Syria. What the fuck happened?
But we're not in the Intergalactic Federation of Planets.
No,
and shit.
we're terrible and just are stuck on
Whoa,
That's
that,
Star
what do we
Trek.
do? Yeah, there's a crossover. What the fuck's going on here?
crossover episode.
Simpsons and Family Guy.
So are the
let's-
rebels like? Is there like how big is this thing? Like how big is the Jedi world? Is it just these fucking motherfuckers
No,
fighting all the time?
That's
Jedi-
why you got to watch the prequels.
The Jedis in this trilogy are only Obi-Wan and Luke. And
Yoda.
But you know, he
And then all of a sudden, Leia finds out. She's like, "Oh, I always knew. Oh, I could feel him now. Shut up, Leia.
you
Like,
have to awaken to your powers.
Do they explain that?
They do.
They will. They're
later.
It's midichlorians, baby.
Well, they kind of, they kind of,
Yeah, right.
no, well, they kind of just do it anyway. Like to awaken, like he has to train to phone.
So they got to be woke.
Yeah, well, no, like
straight up.
No, that's actually a really good way to put it. They
Are
gotta
you
be
hashtag woke? Then you can't be
Yeah.
no Jedi.
I mean, I could talk. Or you
but
keep
not
talking over
everybody
me.
can be a Jedi.
you have to train to fucking be able to focus in on the Force. That's why he's not just killing it in episode 4, getting shot by the little laser ball.
But there were signs that he was good at it, like focusing something where he was like.
It's like once you know you're good at it, then you can start leaning that direction and that way of thought, and then get better and better.
And then at that point, there is no try.
Yeah.
There is only do.
Yeah.
All right, I'll accept that
You
answer.
goddamn fucker.
Now we've covered a lot of what you liked about the movie. What did you not?
What
like?
did it do bad?
That's why I really only complained about the ending, the way that it looked. It was like it seemed kind of weak.
What, throwing him down a bottomless
Just
pit?
like the whole even just the performance of it was like slow and
They did add the no. They added the
Like
audio.
him
of
Yeah,
falling.
that was not.
Yeah, that was
wasn't-
not
He
there in the
mutely
original.
did it.
Yeah, he
but just
he
Vader,
picked him
just
up
his
quietly.
no was just kind of pathetic.
The way I saw it, he just falls down the pit with like
Yep.
the electricity flying everywhere.
Yep.
The way I see it is Palpatine was so intent on frying that fucker, he got lost in his own dark side hate to let his guard down enough for Vader to go grab him and throw it, because
He stayed in the same position. The
he's
whole
too
time.
he's too powerful to fight him straight up in a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
So he got lost in his own Sith rage that distracted him enough for him. And even as he's not even aiming it, and the fucking lightning's still tearing him up.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Vader
Damn,
was
that's deep.
Deep.
And he didn't have to have crazy arm things. He's a fucking feeble old man.
Oh yeah, his physical skills are done. He doesn't
Yeah.
lightsaber fight,
Yeah, he doesn't.
but
lightsaber
he'll
that
throw a
anymore.
box at you like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Palpatine can probably throw a Star Destroyer at you.
Probably, yeah. Well, could. Back before he died.
So other than that,
So
Wrong
just the
Sith
ending.
dad.
other than that scene, I mean, just the normal "I hate Luke Skywalker" campaign I'm running
But
right
he was
now.
way less annoying this time.
no.
around,
He
right?
killed
Yeah,
Yoda.
he did kill Yoda
because he wouldn't
stressed
shut the
Yoda
fuck
out
up.
so bad.
Yoda's like, "Hey, I want to rest,
Yeah, he's like,
man."
"Hey, I need rest," and Luke's like, "Shut the no, fuck that."
But I gotta
Talk to me
know.
some more.
But I gotta know.
Skywalkers
Yoda.
are kind of bitch.
And then Yoda
Like,
dies, and he's like, "Oh, wonder what happened."
Christ.
Bro.
But was that it? Am I a Jedi now? Or
I mean, it could be thought of as he finally finished all the tasks he has to do in his physical form to become the fucking more powerful Jedi on the other side.
Right. Yeah, and then hang out with Hayden Christensen in the afterlife.
he's just, and then he killed his dad too. Wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Well,
Just
to
laying
be
there.
fair, his dad asked him to take the helmet off.
I'm just saying. I bet that he probably would have lived a little longer if he didn't waste his time.
No.
Sure, if he would have just drug him up there, maybe he'd have survived. But at that point, like, I mean, fucking Vader's quality of life is probably pretty shitty. You know,
I would
like,
imagine so.
Well, I mean, they blew up all the tech that could save him, and the lightning from Palpatine's fingers fried his fucking life support system in his suit.
Yep.
And they know they're orbiting the forest moon of Endor, where it's a very primitive race down below. There's
Yeah,
no-
maybe the
Damn,
maybe
dude,
the Ewoks
Matt.
could hook him up to an IV and fucking sedate him, and then fucking
there's all the shit that can save him is about to blow up in the Death Star.
right.
Time to go.
So-
Well, I'll tell you, something the size of the Death Star exploded over a fucking moon like that. It would rain fire down for like a week on that little fucking thing.
but it's a moon. The gravity from the planet might have fucking
Good,
taken
yeah,
it.
you're absolutely right. You know, but I
Can't wait till the Rogue One equivalent of Return of the Jedi, where it's just raining terror
the next
down.
is, yes. I know it's not canon anymore, but I read a book called it was all about Wedge Antilles. A couple books, Rogue Squadron.
yeah.
They were called Rogue Squadron. There was a bunch of them.
I remember those.
And one of them started literally like the day after the second Death Star was blowing up or whatever. It was interesting. It was fun read when I was 12 or whatever.
Stop building Death Stars, man.
Well-
It's not going well for you.
Huh?
You're not gonna get it.
You ain't gonna get it.
What
If
kind
there's
of,
a Skywalker around, he'll fuck it up for you.
yeah, it's fucking. How do you have this budget to just build these moon-sized fucking?
We might gotta go into Rogue One. I
Maybe
think Dave's right.
Maybe
Think about it, because
I
it
was-
literally the closing scene of that is the opening scene of A
it
New Hope.
is, and it would make him kind of go.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the rest of them.
Oh no, I know. I'm
regardless.
just trying to see.
I know, but like I think that would be a good way to do.
Well,
this.
here before we discuss.
Yeah, I want to
before
hear
we
your
dis-
ideas too. I don't want to discount you. This is a communal.
you are our
effort.
host.
I want to hear before I kind of like the idea before we discuss where he goes next. I want to hear what his final fucking score is.
Oh yeah, the dialogue
Because
score.
if he doesn't like it, then going to the next one might not work in our favor.
Well, I mean, there's still movies everybody's seen. All of these, so
I'd have to say Rogue One is
still within the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
uber popular. It's only been out for
a
a year, but like I mean, it's super popular.
Are we ready? Are we in score territory, Dylan?
If you got something to add, let us know.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I have calculated all options.
Oh shit!
I've thought about it hard from the moment the movie ended.
Have you really?
I gave it a score immediately in my head,
Wow.
and it was a 5.
Whoa! Dude, we got a 5 out of Dylan
Oh my god!
on a fucking Star Wars movie.
So he agrees with Stephen Poff.
Yeah.
I want to go back and listen to what his initial intentions were with Star Wars, or his initial ideas were. It was Star Wars is kind of stupid, right?
Oh, he used to, and on top of it, he used it as like a hot button. You know, he's like he knew. You know, that was one of his favorite trolls was to talk shit about Star Wars.
We got a 5 out of him.
Right, we did get a 5. So
That
Return
was
to the-
legitness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking was. Yeah, it fucking was. A 5.
All right, Dylan.
There you
Holy
go.
shit.
Nerd.
There you go, nerds.
You fucking nerds.
Now he's got to be
one of
all
you.
cool about it.
Says the guy wearing an Enjoy Slurm shirt.
That's a fucking deep pull from a fucking show.
Yeah,
It
dude.
is.
This was one of those stupid ads on Facebook that's like clickbait.
It worked.
Yeah, it
it's
was
a,
like,
it's a Troxel thing. You
that's
wouldn't
a fucking
understand.
Slurm
Oh
shirt.
my god.
Because I must have been talking about fucking
Slurm in,
I was
in the presence
talking
of your
about
iPhone.
Futurama or something. I was in Chicago in a class and saw that on my phone. I bought it right there. And
Yeah, but you probably like Futurama, and you've liked Futurama posts. Like, you know how the algorithm works.
yeah, I was probably
Like-
talking about that goddamn Jurassic Park episode every fucking
Right.
time.
Every
Dude,
time.
so I read a
Fry's coming back for me. Changed my mind.
dude. One time I read this article. It was like the top 15 saddest Futurama episodes, and it was like. It was a great list. I'm like, damn, that's fact. Yeah, it's a good list of sad Futurama, and I swear that's what was playing while I was like the next day on TV. It just happened to be like all these real sad episodes. I'm like, fuck this show right now, man.
Dylan's all
He
gets
just
all
got-
existential.
When he gets
and
stabbed
fucking-
through the fucking chest with the bee thing,
Yeah.
and that one was like rough.
Wasn't that the pilot?
No, that's like
It's all about that dog episode.
It's way middle Dewey.
So
Wasn't the first episode about space bees?
No, the first one is the
don't
pilot.
say middle Dewey around me, you fucking cunt. Oh, I just got that. He's sneaking them fucking jabs in, dude.
Matt had to go, wait a goddamn minute.
Dude, my fucking fuck you, dude. That fucking hurt my feelings.
If you follow any of us online, Matt gets fucked with hard about Dewey Cox. Middle
Just shut
Dewey.
down. He's coming back up. He's at post now. Here he comes. Oh, there he went again. Fuck. This is circular reboot.
The pilot,
shit.
Dave, is the one where he gets knocked into the fucking.
Oh, yeah, duh.
That they reference a bunch of times and has hidden little fucking secrets in there that I didn't see the first time.
I just
Well,
started
in the
crying.
movie.
I just started crying.
So,
Futurama's the best cartoon. Changed my mind.
all right, tangent. Oh yeah, it's better than Rick and Morty.
Sure.
Yeah, it
absolutely.
Guess who's not getting a 4th season? Nerds.
Yeah, they will. Just
They
not
will.
right away.
It'll be on Netflix. It'll be a lot
Right?
sooner.
Well,
It's not that great.
we've gotten Dylan through the Star Wars saga.
Yeah,
the
but
original.
you had an idea of where we might
Yeah.
want to go next.
Well, I was thinking to take a quick break from Star Wars, we should give him a more serious movie, something that doesn't.
Schindler's List.
No, but
Jesus.
to be honest with you, I thought about that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
really did think about that, but I was like, no, it's too long, and he will fall asleep through it.
I've never seen it either.
No?
It's a great movie.
Pretty
But-
good. What about
but
The Pianist?
we,
God.
No. We've brought this movie up a couple of times just because it's always on TV, and I was thinking we throw Dylan the Shawshank Redemption.
I've seen the Shawshank Redemption.
You said you had.
No, I didn't.
No, he said he did.
No, well then we won't go that way, and we'll just do Rogue One.
So
That was the smoothest. Well, then we will.
he's a goddamn professional. That's why
Dismiss. Next.
he is when he emails people on behalf of the show. He goes, "I am the only host of the Not for Human Consumption podcast."
The host of the Not for Human Consumption podcast. You see,
Not only does he do that, he says that he's also the host of There Can Be Only One and the Harsh Review.
Yeah.
Shit, he's
I
what
am the host of all
shit,
podcasts.
all Arizona-based podcasts
Anything
are
else
you.
is a spinoff.
Spin-off.
yeah. So me guesting on another one is a spinoff.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Alan.
When,
Totes your
when he's on the
enthusiasm.
Sharsch review or Harsh review, I think I did a really good job on this.
Alan by proxy.
Yeah. 7 degrees of Alan.
So, okay, so I guess we can let Dylan in on a little bit of it. Do you want us to choose, or do you want to just keep doing Star Wars?
you want to do Rogue One? I think that'd be fun.
Is that the one that
It's a
came?
newer one.
It's the
It came out like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
year and a half ago.
year and a half ago.
Yeah, that'll probably be pretty good.
And it follows the storyline of the 3 you just saw.
It's
Ish. It's
But
connected.
it's like
a prequel between the. It's the gap between the prequels and the trilogy you just watched,
Yes.
timeline wise.
So it's before.
Before A New Hope.
You know when they had the plans in A New Hope that Leia's smuggling? I'm just saying
Yeah.
it has something to do with that part.
See,
Here's the
they're
end of-
Tarantinoing the shit out of me too. Like
So
Disney got you all fucked up, fam.
okay.
Disney.
So Dave, you've been the liaison to the Star Wars, making sure he's staying awake and stuff.
Yeah, I have.
So if that happens again this week and it's only you two, right when that movie fucking ends, I want you to put the other one in real quick and just like the first 5 minutes, just so you can see the connecting.
yes.
There's a cut on YouTube that does it already for you. If you
Good.
don't want to,
Good. All right, yeah,
Oh yeah,
we'll
I'm
do
not
that.
buying A New Hope. That movie can suck a dick.
Well, I mean, you can just borrow it from me. It's fine. But I'm
But
just saying.
YouTube will do it for you.
I'm just saying. Immediately after it's over, do it
Start
right there.
A New
So it's
Hope,
like,
yeah.
it's like brainwashing. You got to get it in there soon. And
We should try and do that together, though.
I know you all had stuff going on.
Per
or something.
usual.
All I did last night was turn my laptop into a fucking arcade.
Video game machine.
Yeah.
I could have watched a movie, but you guys did it way early. You guys started before I even got off work.
Yeah, I got there at like 4:30. We started at about 5.
Yep.
So, well, fucking 5, dude. Holy
5 is-
shit.
So, Dave, he really didn't ruin your childhood.
No, he did not.
He elevated my childhood.
You know what we're gonna
Dylan
ruin?
has added to my childhood.
You know what we're really gonna ruin though?
is my mood.
Is your mood?
It's coming. Do you want to take a?
Yeah, let's take a little break real quick.
Yeah.
Let you take a few deep breaths, get some oxygen into that brain because it's all gonna get sucked out here in a minute.
Jesus Christ, what am I subjecting myself to?
So, we'll be
You
right
drive
back.
yourself here.
Episode 17.3 might kill me.
We'll see you in a minute.
19. We'll be right back after the break. And we're back from our little break. Woo! Woo! Fucking 5 stars still, though.
That's
Amazing.
incredible.
I can't.
Never-
I never thought in a million years Dylan would be like, fucking 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna highly rate a Star Wars movie after all the shit we've heard.
So out of a possible 15, there's what? 9.5, 10, 11, 12, 12.5?
Yeah.
It's not too bad
12.5
actually,
stars?
especially with a 3.
Whew. we
Yeah,
can't-
he redeemed himself. It built up for him. It's like it starts out shit, gets better, and then it nails it.
it really brings her home, brother.
Like, good thing they didn't let that travesty of a first movie slow him down to make the second two.
Well,
And
It's because of the first movie they were allowed to make the second as
Not
they
sure
were.
why, but
even though Dave won last week, we're not going to let that bring us down.
everybody gets something.
Here
for
we
their
are,
birthday.
yet again, to
Here it
make
comes.
Dave mad this week.
What makes Dave mad this week? 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 What makes Dave mad this week?
So this week, are we starting out with his old buddy?
I think so.
The old avocado guy?
Yeah, so just for anybody new, our non-host, Dave, with me and my other non-host of Dylan here.
Hey, fuck you.
Anyway, Dave is he's an awesome gentleman that gets really mad about dumb things, and it's awesome to watch him be like, what the fuck?
Does it online? Does it in person?
Yeah.
That's why this has been created. It's entertaining to watch and listen to.
So
Come on.
we just gonna
don't
come
figure it
out hot, motherfucker.
Fuck.
Here we go, Your old buddy. Your old buddy, Dave.
Old avocado.
The old,
How's this man bun doing?
Dude, that looks like the opening scene of the PUBG game. Is it the same company?
It kind of does, doesn't it? Warning: the products and claims made about the specific products through this video have not been evaluated by the United States.
Nothing has been evaluated by the FDA. Basically, what they're saying is like, watch this at your own
look
fucking
at this
risk.
fucking greasy motherfucker. God,
No more bun.
all right. So
Just hit the crowd cheer.
Just be done with it right now.
I reined it in. I'll fight that one. No.
hold on. We forgot. It's we do this in rounds.
Yeah.
3 rounds.
Rounds of
at
the
most.
week.
Best 2 of 3.
Best 2 of 3. So
Round 1. Fight.
it's your old buddy, the avocado of David. You share a namesake of him.
Fuck that. That's what I think. That's what really makes me the most mad.
All right, so I gotta fucking get this up here. Here we go, my friend.
That is a really long disclaimer, you guys.
That goes huge.
Static electricity that you felt before touching a door handle on a mattress.
Static electricity you felt touching a door handle or mattress. That's what
Sure,
he said,
sure.
because it was a little weird fade out that he did.
That'll degrade your immune system way faster than anything you eat, do, anything else.
It'll a static
with that
electricity will degrade.
Okay.
Faster
Okay.
than
What else
anything
you got?
You eat, do, anything else. That's the number one thing that causes your immune system to break down. Static electricity.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's
Bane.
why when things dry out, winter comes, all of a sudden you touch stuff, it's like psh, 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 psh.
Oh.
And then everybody's got sniffles, colds, coughs, flus, fevers, all that stuff starts kicking in.
Christ.
Static electricity.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, yeah. Your allergies? Static electricity. Erectile dysfunction? Static electricity. Yeah.
You mean our bodies are the host of a disease that lives prominently in those temperatures and those climates? Weird.
That's fucked up. No way.
Well, the 3 of our bodies are non-hosts.
I'd like to thank myself for being on the show this week.
God damn it.
That was the best. And now we continue with round 1 of the week. Just got to get that announcer voice going. Here we go.
The bed has static electricity on it. If you're just worked out, now you sit on that static charge, it gums up your whole meridian system. Nothing moves.
What system?
The meridian
What
system.
the fuck is the meridian system?
It's your Chinese chakra pathway.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, so when you work out, sit on a bed, static shock,
It just undoes everything?
Worthless.
it ouchies your muscles.
Ouchie.
Yeah, that's a technical term, Alan, you son of a bitch, you goddamn fucker.
Call me a Russian.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that energy flow going. You ever found out if you work out every day, you don't get sore because you're
Wrong.
moving and you move the energy off. It's kind of like that with grounding. If you're grounded to the earth, the energy moves in you, through you, around you, and back to the earth again.
No.
You're part of the
It's
system.
because lactic acid doesn't build up in your
Dude.
fucking muscles, you moron.
Scroll back to that crowd shot for a second.
And-
Could you?
And, you get sore from working out because you're literally tearing muscles, and
Yes,
then they
you're-
rebuild
you're-
themselves,
right.
and that's how they
That's
build
the
themselves.
point.
Yeah,
That's
how
why they
you
come back
bulk.
bigger.
It's kind of like that with grounding. If you're grounded to the earth, the
Pause
energy
right
moves
there.
in you.
So, do you notice anything, Matt?
This is fucking so sexist.
All of these,
This is misandry at
Wait a
its-
minute. He's got a point. Hold on.
all of their husbands know this guy's full of shit, so they're not there.
There's one dude in that entire frame.
Right
of
here.
Is that him? Maybe that's a girl,
Oh,
though.
there might be 2. There might be one behind him in the pink
How
shirt.
dare you assume this gender?
right?
That whole
How dare you
crowd.
assume that person's gender? Dylan?
That's a crowd of people that Matt hate.
This is look at who he's selling shit to. He's taking advantage.
Women in tank tops. He's got the market for women in tank tops.
He absolutely does. Look at
Every
that.
single one of those ladies looks like they want to talk to a manager.
Let's paint. Let's paint a scene here. David Wolf, the bullshit scam artist guy that tells you to inject the first clear piss of the day into your own ass.
Who you can tell is now making more money. All right, like I mean, look at it. Look at what he's wearing now, and like, oof.
He travels the country doing seminars and classes. He's on a stage right now.
In front of a sea of blonde women.
A sea of tank topped, mad at the manager women's. Here we go.
Through you, around you, and back to the earth again. You're part of the system. And so it actually is easier to push that energy off you to keep the muscles from getting sore.
Oh.
So many people just went,
Get horizontal, get grounded.
Right. Okay. if you say so.
Now,
Okay.
when we start looking into this, how to really do it, one of the things that really gets on, this is a pet peeve I have. It's a big pet peeve, the pillow and pillow addictions.
Do you have a pillow addiction, Dave? I'm just curious. I don't want to invade your sleeping life, but
That's the only way I can masturbate.
are you addicted to?
He's got those waifu pillows.
It's my waifu pillow. It's the
Oh,
only
we
way I
covered
can
that. That was like
masturbate.
episode 10.
This American waifu.
You are addicted to pillows.
Fuck, it comes around full circle.
Oh, good, we got him.
Go back and listen to episode 10.
Pillow addiction. Here we go.
It's bad for your neck.
Man, you think we have heroin problems or cocaine problems or
Wait a minute. He's equating a heroin addiction to using a pillow nightly? Wow, dude. This guy has some balls.
I'm sad his man bun's gone.
Maybe he had a horrible pillow accident and he's just
You need to step up your douche look. This is how you do it.
what the fuck is his necklace? Look at that thing.
he's raging against thread count. I don't know what to tell you right now.
Thread count.
God damn it.
There we go.
man, you think we have heroin problems or cocaine problems or alcohol or whatever? Pillow addiction.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
This is one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah. Sure it is.
All
Do you think this smug looking back and forth is like, you dumb sons of bitches, just keep
don't
giving me
you
money?
know.
Fools.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I don't think I think he's
Think he buys this?
drinking his own Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
injecting his
Well,
own
yeah, I was
piss
gonna
into his
say,
own ass.
He's giving himself a urine vaccination.
He's just a full circle of just digesting and ingesting his own bullshit. He's just like
He's like a one-man human centipede.
he's an Ouroboros of bullshit.
He went too deep.
He's smelling his own farts. He's like, oh,
oh, this was good.
yeah, see, fans here, followers.
I need to be. He's gonna get. I already know how he's gonna die. All right.
Oh no,
He's gonna be out on
allegedly.
He's gonna be. If I did it, he's gonna be out on like an island, like in Hawaii, like up on a mountain.
Yeah.
He does live
And
there.
he's gonna have a metal bar stuck into the ground and hold on to it in a lightning storm because he wants to be grounded, and he's just gonna fucking get lightning bolt straight to the forehead, and that's it for him.
One could hope.
I support this. We need an animator.
Let's email him.
You think like a cartoon, don't you? Like
Yeah.
it's a cartoon
Oh, wait a
playing out
minute.
on the inside of your forehead, isn't it?
It is Acme.
Let's email him and ask him if he would like to try this experiment. I'll do it.
Get him to call in at 480-788-7330.
480-788-7330.
You'd be an amazing guest. I
How
will
do we
email him.
Can we create a troll podcast?
I don't know. We're getting way off track of the video, though.
Yeah, let's do the video. We'll have some final thoughts like Jerry Springer do.
Or finish it real quick.
I'm just saying, if we just like create this other podcast where we act like we care about these things, we can get these interviews, and then we'll just release them on this one.
April Fool's is a week away.
Oh shit!
Anyway,
I'm going to back it up just a little bit, catch the thread of this.
addiction.
Pillow addiction.
This is one of my favorite things ever. All kinds of neck problems, jaw problems, wake up, kinks in the neck, all this kind of stuff. All of it went away when I realized we're not designed for pillows. Get off the pillow.
Okay, so there is a little bit of reality in that. I mean, Who fucking knows like how we're supposed to fucking sleep? Like it's changing.
Not any living human.
A sentient being that can make decisions can figure out how you're supposed to sleep because whatever's
Sure.
the most comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sure.
You know when your bed sucks. You know when it's better to be.
Oh, did
flat.
that bed make you fall asleep?
Oh, my bed's terrible.
Mission
too.
accomplished.
I fucking hate that thing. I need to get a new one.
I got like a fucking dog bed. Here we go.
Get the pillow off. It's a drug. Lay on your shoulder. Use your arm.
No, that is the worst neck and shoulder pain ever.
He's describing basically how I had to sleep in jail for a month and a half. And you use what you got, man.
How did your neck feel after it?
Terrible. I used the fucking rolled up towel in my fucking arm.
You know,
You're supposed
wake up
a
half
true
my body is
neutral
numb.
pose would be on your back with your knees elevated and supported, straight without a pillow. That would be. But good luck trying to stay there.
I
Yeah.
am not elevating my knees at any point while I'm in jail.
Well, that's a good point. What if I stay the night?
no more than he has to.
No more than he has to. It's tough for him to get him up there. So
I'll let you know. Okay.
Pitching a
So-
tent city, if you know what I mean.
It's just funny him talking about pillows and like, no, you just lay on your arm like that.
yeah,
doesn't
like that's
kink your-
better. Yeah, yeah. Let's to lay on your arm. You got to fucking put your spine in an S.
I do both.
Okay.
Everything will be exactly perfect. Your spine will be exactly flat when you start sleeping on your arm. Now, it's uncomfortable in the beginning
No, you will
because
not.
we're not used to it. And then all of a sudden you figure it out how we're supposed to sleep on your side with your arm.
Figure out.
This is really amazing because then you
Oh my God, he's barefoot with his sandals off, but the sandals are still on stage, so I'm mad.
You can only ground yourself for so long, dude. You have to take breaks.
Right. Your pH balance gets all wacky or something stupid.
This is really amazing because then you can never get a kink in your neck. You never have any more neck problems, jaw problems, TMJ. All this stuff is related to pillows.
No.
As a medical professional.
Did you see the platform he's
As a
standing
medical
on?
professional that has seen a many spine surgery,
been in them
and
in them?
I've never once heard these highly trained spinal surgeons saying, "Goddamn pillow user
Oh,
again."
dude. So, like, you know, there's those sad stories on the news. It's like, oh, or like a photographer's stories, like this doctor's in a distressed, so sad after losing a patient, like outside of the hallway, like
No.
crying against the wall.
No.
Is there? Do you ever see a doctor like
No.
super upset? He's like, this fucking pillow
Never.
epidemic has to stop.
No.
His pillow up. It's
not how
He's all
it
leaning.
works.
It's black and white. He's just like.
Straight up, a surgeon goes through, they are presented with a position, they correct what they went in to correct, and then they go tell the family that they did it.
Oh shit!
Mission accomplished.
Every time?
Every
it's
time.
a mission accomplished?
It's just, we did it. Done.
Like a George W. Bush mission
Yeah,
accomplished?
it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, like,
Might as well be.
not mission accomplished at all?
But anyway.
Mission accomplished.
Just kidding. Oh, speaking of just kidding,
Fool me
hey,
twice.
April Fool's is coming up, right?
Yeah.
It's Easter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same day.
We're going to have a really weird episode next week, I think.
Right? Well, so think about that, though. Like, I died for your sins. April Fools.
God damn it!
It all makes sense now.
Right?
Yeah, as we learned
I'm back.
2 episodes ago, you just say it makes sense, and then
It just makes sense, guys.
that's how you argue.
Just, I mean, you know?
I'm doing it.
I have the documents.
Oh,
Oh, Dylan,
Dylan. Oh, what is that smell?
Dylan is currently
took his-
grounding himself. All right, we got to get back on this.
Ground yourself, girl.
The pillow addiction is intense.
I could just.
Here's another big problem about the pillow. It's lifting your head up.
That's
That
the
you don't
point,
ever
on your
want that
side.
because then all night long your blood has to pump up.
No!
Fucking shit.
What about
So it's
all day
exhausting you.
long? while
It's
you're
exhausting you. Your blood has to pump up.
God, I'm
Head
sitting
up.
upright right now, and that's my
You
problem.
don't ever want that because then all night long your blood has to pump up. So it's exhausting you. Here's what you want. You want it to go down. So actually the pillow should go under your knees. Isn't it?
I don't think he knows how, like,
Look at the floor. Is it rubber? Did he make him put a rubber fucking?
It's all, yeah, it's like a clean room mat with like the fucking shit hooked up to it.
oh,
It's
so
all, like,
he's not
negative
grounded
charge.
right now
Maybe.
because it's not that
And look at
impregnated
Yeah,
rubber.
look at his 2 sandals right there. Look at those, Matt.
not-
Stop it.
How
Hey,
any of this
what makes
works,
Matt mad
guys.
this week is
Stop
right
it.
fucking there. Oh my god, right there.
So, like, your legs carry the most blood in your whole system, I think. He's all wrong.
Your legs are farthest away from your heart, so your heart does a lot of fucking work to circulate the blood in your legs.
Yeah, like
that's why
injured feet take less time.
If you're on your feet
than...
for a long time during the day, your lymphatic system also has a hard time pumping everything back up to your core. That's why people's legs swell. Like,
so now he's like,
your head is a fucking 6-inch distance away from your heart. Your heart has no problem. That's why your brain's there.
Right, that's the point.
Weird, bro. Like, I mean, oh my god.
And you know what else? The liver and the lungs and
it's
you know
all right
there.
fucking there.
Well, Alan, what kind of crystal do I use to make it go away?
We have to figure out that crystal's gender first.
Is it a male or a female? Did you do the research yet? Did you do your due diligence? Where are your crystals?
Due diligence. Well, all we learned is that the beer tap was a male. For the
beer
Bud
tap
Light.
was a male. Yeah.
Goddamn king of beers.
Where is it?
What else does avocado got for
there
me?
he is.
All right, he's
Mr. America.
So all this shit has just been set up to get you. So it's just so you know.
I know.
Oh, is there more? I haven't watched
No, we're
this
barely in.
Oh my god.
We're about halfway.
You chatty Cathy's.
Yeah, let's let this play for a minute.
You want it to go down. So actually the pillow should go under your knees.
Knees.
Isn't it? Everything is like, I read this in Nietzsche years ago, 20 years ago, I read this idea that you take whatever is put out there and you exactly reverse it. And there you will have the truth.
I can't confirm that. I don't want to search it either. But
Why were they laughing so hard?
I'm sure
when he
Nietzsche
said
said something similar to that because he said all kinds of fucked up
Because
shit.
it's funny.
He's an existentialist, for fuck's sake. Nietzsche was a nihilist, you know? Like, what is this guy quoting Nietzsche for? Fuck off. Okay, now I'm mad. He's not allowed to quote Nietzsche. No. No.
and right there is why I was like,
Fuck you. Are you?
DC is my clip.
You got me. Oh my God. No.
So one more time for Dylan.
Like, I read this in Nietzsche years ago, 20 years ago, I read this idea that you take whatever is put out there and you exactly reverse it. And there you will have the truth.
Maybe.
I've observed that for over 20 years. I think that's right on. I think it's accurate. It's exactly the opposite. Pillow under your head, terrible idea. Pillow under your knees, great idea. Amazing idea.
Or both.
So you start sleeping inverted or a little bit tilted backwards. Here's what I found out. Grounded, sleeping basically like a bat.
God damn it. Oh my God. I was about to make a joke that he was going to fucking say something about bats. And then he did it before I could even fucking say it. You son of a bitch. You stupid son of a bitch. I fucking hate this guy.
So
damn it. Damn it. This is supposed to make Dave mad, not all of us every fucking time.
Every time.
I've had bats on the brain this week, so this is a relevant clip.
Bats, like, it makes sense.
Makes sense.
Batman.
Here we go.
Check this out. Bats sleep upside down. They're inverted.
They fly.
He's got the condescending lip smack. Have you guys noticed that in like when all these videos? This segment on our show has led me to believe when people are so like they think they got you.
The gotcha
every time
moments.
like they go now.
Now.
Yeah. Fuckers. So,
Look at this smug little shit.
it's fucking
Besmirching my fucking good name.
yeah. He's besmirching the name of the David.
More like David Navocado, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Can I speak to the manager?
All right.
You should be David Artichoke.
Combat him as the artichoke.
David Asparagus Bernier. you know,
I do like asparagus.
I can hand out some of these. I could come in a bowl and bring it over. It smells like old books.
We're gonna just mass combine you into all these idiots. You're David Asparagus Bernier, and you come in bowls and give it to your neighbor. You wear flip flops with socks.
Dude, what is it make your piss smell? Does it make your cum smell funny too?
We have to ask your neighbor.
No, asparagus?
Yeah.
She mentioned it if you would have paid attention in that segment.
That's right. She did say that.
It gives it a funny taste and smell, isn't it?
Even though it already smells like old books.
And chlorine?
Yeah, great.
So, all right. So back on this video, he's staring at a picture of a bat now.
Okay.
Here we go.
And an opossum. How does an opossum sleep?
Not like that.
Take
That's how they
notes.
sleep. They
Take
hang
notes,
off the darn
ladies.
Possum hanging from a tree by his tail.
tree.
All these women have notebooks and are taking notes.
They have
Oh, dude, you're right. Oh my
they
God.
have old books.
They want his old books.
Bucket of chlorine?
What is this? What is this? Is this what
This
he
is-
does? He gets
Yeah,
paid
this
to
guy
do
makes
this.
money, man.
They pay to come to his seminars and
Yeah,
watch him
dude.
speak.
How
Yeah.
much?
Well, you want to go?
Yes.
All right, we'll find out after. Here we go.
Okay.
Bats and opossums are the only mammals that do not get arthritis.
Shut the fuck up.
What a bunch of lies.
That is the
They
dumbest
don't
thing.
get arthritis.
I mean,
Arthritis has to do with gravity, which is a
God
toxin.
damn son of a bitch.
Everybody's heads down. Listen one more time.
They don't get arthritis. Arthritis has to do with gravity, which is a toxin. And as soon as you get
Well,
upside
fuck
down,
you,
you take
what?
gravity, a toxin, you turn it into a medicine. That's yoga, which is a toxin.
Wait, hold on.
like, look, man. Oh, fuck.
All those words that he just said in that
breaking
order.
He broke English.
Can we hear that? I want to hear that entire sentence again.
Okay, hold on.
Because
Smashed
holy
it
shit.
on the ground into pieces.
Arthritis has to do with gravity, which is a toxin. And as soon as you get upside down, you take gravity, a toxin, you turn it into a medicine. That's yoga.
That's yoga.
Every pose in yoga. What's the king of yoga poses? Headstand. What's the queen?
Everybody said a different thing.
Yeah, everyone's all downward dog. And he says something obscure and stupid.
No!
A headstand.
Everybody said the crowd said a different thing, and he goes, "Yeah, a headstand."
Goddamn.
So wait, he's equating gravity as a toxin because it fucks your neck up, right?
Or spine, whatever.
And your
Yeah,
knees,
yeah.
and- but your hands
So
have they don't support weight.
the definition of toxin is an antigenetic poison or venom of a plant or
No,
animal.
it's absolutely not a toxin. He's
No.
like he's being metaphorical, but not in an intelligent way. And he's not denoting that he's being metaphorical either. So he
Hey.
just sounds like a fucking moron. And he doesn't have any idea what he's talking about, obviously.
Dave, rheumatoid arthritis is your immune system fucking with your joints. That has nothing to do
Yeah,
with gravity.
Sure. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So when he's like, bats and opossums don't get arthritis, I quickly Googled it, and then he's wrong.
Arthritis, maths and facts. Myths and facts.
There's an Australian bat finds unlikely cure for his arthritis in a cup of tea.
Oh.
Dave, let me paint a picture for you.
Oh, no.
It's the year 3020. And you're in a church reading the gospel of David Avocado Wolf.
Yeah, see, like all that shit happened thousands of years ago. People didn't have the internet and they're dumb and it's easily tricked. What if those same people, what if the deities are amongst us right now, but we don't know?
And he's one of them.
And he's one of them.
Oh.
We're just finding our way on the internet.
Myth.
There it is.
Bats and sloths are the only known animals that do not develop arthritis, which a sloth is not an opossum, so he didn't even Google it.
Yeah,
so.
come on, man. Why do you bring up a sloth?
It says the reason being that they don't put as much pressure on their joints because they hang upside down. Nice theory, but not true. Bats have been found with arthritis of the knee and carpal joints because it's a fucking thing. Everybody
And their carpal joints in a bat, that's their wings. Because their
Right.
carpals are their
Right.
wings,
Right.
dude. Good
Carpals.
job. Avocado fuck.
Avocado toast.
Shoulder stand. It's an inversion where your hips are above your heart. That's an inversion where your hips are above your heart. Downward dog. It's an inversion.
It's like doggy style.
I want to go.
When you get yourself inverted, so your hips are above your heart, your body doesn't have to push all that blood up to into your head all night, then you could start getting into a zone. Once you get your whole thing really working, everything's cleaned up, you're really super healthy, everything's kind of fine-tuned, then you get to a point where you sleep 2 hours, no problem, an hour, no problem, upside down.
No.
That's it.
Damn it, Dave. Dave, the whole time I was trying to watch this clip, and Dave is under the table trying to touch my leg.
Trying to.
Well, that's it for that clip, but
He dropped Nietzsche. Fuck that, dude. He's not allowed to do that. I will fight him.
That's a win.
That's
a win.
We're gonna have to think about
That's
that
the way
one.
I like
That's
to
a win.
sleep.
But he said if you start sleeping like that, you can just get away with 2 to 1 hours of sleep per night.
Oh, sweet. So much more time for activities.
Can we find out how much a seminar costs to go to for 2 reasons? One,
will.
because I feel
We
like
will.
it'll make Dave mad knowing how much that guy's getting paid.
Oh yeah.
And 2, I really want to go to one and I just want to be there. I just want to experience it in the flesh.
David Avocado Wolf has been a staple of pissing off Dave. Like, I love it. Avocado is his arch nemesis.
I want to
What a
know
shitty arch nemesis.
I know. You could easily beat him, but you have to formulate
Events.
thoughts and kill him.
Cunt.
He's got a subscription for people on his website of $99 a month to join his inner circle.
Hey, if we get
I'm sure you're.
if we
right
get
on there.
$100 a month on our Patreon, I will subscribe us to that.
No, because you guys won't even subscribe to Trump dating.
Nope.
I hear I got some tail coming my way.
You always do.
Oh, look at his stupid little fucking face. Who the hell's Jillian B?
His one.
I
of
already
his,
know
dude,
the
I already know the
dude,
secrets.
that is the face of a cult leader if I've ever
Yes,
fucking seen one.
absolutely is.
And that is the first fucking one who is like.
So
everything
It says
that
in
he
big
says
letters,
is
"Love
good.
Child." It's got their two
So
pictures.
this just happened in Toronto. It was $122 for the cheapest ticket. Retreat and cacao party.
Cacao.
133 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Cacao.
You could just go to the cacao party for $33.
You just eat chocolate because it's an octave of the center of the sun male's energy.
He knows.
He just dropped it out.
Can-
Well, no, the thing is you could just throw large words together in any order, and you've got a David Wolf quote.
I need to get one of those hidden camera fucking things that you
He's-
just put on your shirt.
He's like that Deepak Chopra dude that just makes up bullshit.
Yeah,
That tricks
he is-
people too.
He is very similar to him. Yeah,
I want to do an undercover mission.
Okay, yeah, you want to?
I'll fund it.
I need to get a little fucking camera microphone set up where I can just.
I'll fund it.
Oh man.
Oh no! God, I hate this guy.
No. This is
the quote generator.
This is a quote
Yeah.
generator just showing that you could throw. You can
Your
throw
body
all these.
complements universal immortality.
You can throw words together randomly and sound like that.
Deepak Chopra. I fucking.
He is a. He is another false fucking asshole like
Yeah.
David Wolf.
Yeah. He's just brown.
So you just hit this button that says receive more wisdom, and this app just throws.
Innocence is the wisdom of dimensionless potentiality.
It sounds right though, but it
Kinda.
makes no goddamn sense.
What the fuck?
Dude,
Receive more
what is
wisdom.
this website?
Wisdomofchopra.com.
Oh,
Love
man.
self interacts with subjective life.
I think I'm just gonna start sharing one of these every day on the Twitter page.
That's a really good idea.
That's just good. You're gonna get your
You're gonna
daily
piss me off every
because
day.
you can tweet the wisdom, dude. I'm gonna do it
The soul meditates on a jumble of excellence.
straight up,
Dude,
That's
fucking-
happening.
So I've been hating on the Wolf and Reebok Oprah since like way back when, dude.
Reebok Oprah, dude.
One more thing of wisdom before round 2.
Let's give it.
Everything is reborn in unparalleled love.
Oh, well then.
They just made a database of words.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Oh my god.
Makes sense? Hey, right, guys? It makes sense.
So-
I mean, think about it. It makes sense.
We're currently 1-0.
Yeah.
Us versus him. It's not your birthday anymore.
No.
Fuck
It's
you.
not your birthday.
Come
So
at me.
here we go. So you like dogs, huh?
You like digs?
You like digs?
Sure.
All right.
Oh man.
This one involves puppies.
Fuck. I'm scared. Oh.
For thousands of years, canine companions have been adored by families the world over.
Oh.
Yeah, get
But a
real
growing number
acquainted.
of people have taken their affection for man's best friend to a whole new level.
What the fuck? Yes. Oh,
So
fuck,
it's
this
these.
guy's a thing. I can't believe this.
Where did you find this?
It's called pup play.
Look at his dog.
I've been searching the weirdest shit on YouTube to piss this guy off.
Look at his dog. Looks terrified.
I found this in the suggestions that start happening on the right hand side now from like research and shit on the
Fuck me,
All right, well,
dude.
these
Look at
videos
this
are
guy's
from
mask.
Pup Play.
This guy is wearing a BDSM leathery gimp suit with a dog rubber mask.
But it's like brown and tan with a dog mask. Oh my god!
But he's got the gimp harness thing.
yeah, he
and
does have a gimp harness on for sure.
I like how I got you with the dogs all like, what are they
Look,
gonna?
he's
they're
like,
gonna-
oh my god, what the fuck is
Are
going
they
on?
gonna make them just food, or they're just gonna kill them with axes right away?
Oh
Is that a dildo or a bone in the corner of the couch? there?
Camera pans up to this dude sitting on the couch in his full-on garb. We always post all of this stuff in the app and site and
Oh my
website,
fucking god!
Facebook.
Yeah, it's in the app too.
That's a
Even the
dildo
podcast app.
sitting on the couch next to him.
I think it's
though,
a. Maybe,
right?
I hope it's a dog bone.
Shaped like a bone at one end.
Here we go.
All right.
oh my fuck!
Human pups are a hidden community of ordinary men who lead extraordinary double lives.
What the fuck?
The Dalmatian guy with the cone of shame.
That's a
on.
guy.
Yeah, they're all. It's all men.
Why?
It's a hidden community of men.
What is he
that
reading?
dress
What
like
is that? We need to
dogs.
zoom in on that somehow.
Nietzsche.
Enhanced.
Ooh, you motherfucker!
He's quoting
Dude,
Nietzsche.
you watch. You watch yourself.
When I'm getting my belly rubbed, I like to read Nietzsche.
So these dudes dress as dogs in like bondage type
This whole
shit.
gender thing's getting out of control.
And this particular gentleman has a Dalmatian mask on with a Dalmatian suit on with some bondage collars, but he has the I just got fixed cone around his neck.
It is
sure fucking
so.
does.
We can't stress enough about how it's so like BDSM styled rubberized paws and stuff. Like it's
So
not
weird.
It's not like Halloween looking.
No, not at all. Like
We
if
might
you
have
saw
to
this
straight up-
motherfucker walking around on
Yeah, this
Halloween,
is
you're
not
like,
cute.
dude.
We
This
might
is
have to
not-
straight up share this video.
No, we are.
Like next week, like just the thing, not the link, because
Oh my god!
it's a
this
very
is
visual
disturbing.
one.
It's fine. The audio's still great.
What else we got?
Everybody loves a puppy.
Loves the
But
puppy.
what makes these grown men covet doggy treats?
What? Good boy.
Belly rubs and squeaky toys. And why has this phenomenon risen in popularity?
That's better.
Look at it's
Dude.
Bane.
There is a Bane.
If they haven't done the picture of them all sitting at a poker table, they haven't done their fucking lives right.
Oh, you were goddamn right.
Whoa, these guys are fucking crazy.
That guy's like, who the fuck let the camera in here?
You got to do your goddamn diligence, man.
Wow.
That guy totally is looking like Bane, though.
Yeah.
I'm a puppy. I was born in the
I
mouth.
I was born with these paws.
All right, Pocket Wolf, get in there.
If everybody loves a puppy and I'm a puppy, then everybody will love me.
Oh my god. It's,
No,
Sure.
no, that's because not everybody loves a puppy. First of all, let's get that out of the way.
Weird
And
cat people.
You're not a puppy. You're a man in a rubber suit.
It's coming out.
Whoa. That's creepy looking. Holy shit. That look
Hold
that
on.
dog guy just
Look at
gave.
look at he's staring right at us. What a horrible place to pause it, Matt.
Wow.
You're not making me mad, but you're
You'll
kind of
love
freaking
me.
me out a little bit.
It's coming.
What the?
Did you get it out?
What the?
Fucking.
out of the shadows. It isn't the CD activity.
This is the same feeling I got when I watched the first Saw movie the first time. Like, oh, this is very depraved.
Here we go.
You'll love me. It's coming out of the shadows. It isn't the CD activity people think it is.
There are thousands of human pups all over the world,
No,
but fearing scorn and ridicule,
no.
most have kept their doggy alter egos secret.
But he's ready for a night out on the
He
Until
town.
was
now.
looking at the mirror. You're a dog. You're a dog.
Dog.
You're a dog now.
Dog.
This
Be
is
the
the
dog.
community that furries look down on.
Yeah, they're not even furries. They're like even more depraved than furries.
Yeah, dude, juggalos can make fun of these
They
guys.
are, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's
Yeah.
a food chain of weirdness, and these guys are
Food chain of weird.
at
There's
the
a
bottom.
politician underneath every single one of those.
There's a little politician in all of us.
Good goddamn it.
Ain't got no dog at the White House.
So this is their first day out, being walked amongst the people of London.
Everybody's laughing at that.
He's like, what the fuck
Pointing
is
and
that?
looking like, what the fuck?
Who's the weird one, though? The guy walking him or the one standing?
Right.
Shit.
They go on to describe.
He's faking like he's pissing on a pole. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the disdain on her face.
Something different, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Fucking something different, if I suppose.
I never seen that, ain't it?
Where we got?
I thought they were doing it for some charity or a cause. If it is not, then
Barking at people, dude.
Jollies things up no end. More the merrier.
What is actually going on?
Right? I'm saying, bro. Look at him.
Dude,
I'm with you, bro.
That dude has seen more shit than any person that's ever lived. And
He's got the death
hooligans,
sentence
man.
on 12 systems.
even he just went, what the fuck is going on?
The fuck is this?
That dude has lost his eyeball, obviously.
He does have a
And
scar.
look at his tender young lover.
Oh my god.
It's hooligans, dude. London hooligans. They're just like, what the fuck is this?
What are you fucking, mate?
What the fuck is actually going on here?
He has a scar over his left eye into his cheek, dude.
Yeah, that dude has seen some shit and he does not know what's happening right now.
His voice is great. I'm rewinding just for a second.
Yeah,
I think it jollies things up no end. More the merrier.
What is actually going on?
I'm with him.
it's just two dogs being walked by a dude.
Look at there's a real dog.
The real dog.
Reaction from the public, it's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They've been really sort of receptive of us, warm and welcoming.
I'll come back every time. This is me. This is who I am.
That's weird.
We're trying to bring people out more and get people to come out to more events and to
Just
do
give it
more
an
things like this in
approving
public,
nod.
so that we can show everybody what pet play actually is about.
Pup play.
People always get scared by the unknown. That's just human nature.
This is not human nature.
No, yeah.
But you can get over that is by going out and doing it anyway.
He's wearing hockey pads.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
The pup play guy is, though.
But like, what's the big difference between me and you? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Just like real dogs, human puppies rely on a handler to look after them.
Jesus.
What's a handler?
Dad rocks
A
on his
handler
coffee
is-
mug. Oh my fucking.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have kids.
A handler.
A handler is what we would term someone who likes to be in charge of pups.
You know, sit, play, fetch, that kind of thing.
Handlers get their own enjoyment out of it because they're caring for us as well.
I feel like I'm like watching / listening to a Slipknot interview because the mask with the voice effect over the face.
Then what does Corey Taylor have to think about this?
Here's Corey Taylor on politics again.
You notice how like sophisticated their masks are? Like one of the guy had glasses on inside of the mask.
Underneath it, yeah.
This is just me. It's human nature.
It's just human nature.
That's all, Taze.
So if there's one thing our podcast has learned, fuck people from the UK with their weird little fetishes of eating cum and dressing like puppies. That can't be all of you, right?
Is that why we left UK to make America?
Right?
We have some listeners
there's
over there.
good stuff over there, though.
Phone in.
Not
No,
all
we
of them are
do.
weirdos.
We have an actual pretty good following
I
over in the
know,
UK.
that's-
I would love for at least one of you guys to call in.
Dave, what's that phone number again?
That's a 480-788-7330. That's 4,807,887,330.
And whatever code you have to be to call America.
Just email us. You can just email us at nfhcpodcast@gmail.com. Please, I would love to hear the UK's
Try to piss me
opinion
off.
on this.
I think
weird
America.
shit.
I think the code to call America, you just hit 1.
Oh my God.
Just put a 1 in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
God
this
damn
seems
it.
to be a big thing going on in the UK. I don't think it's going on here yet.
I don't know,
Yet
man.
to
There's
see
some
it.
fucking weirdos in America too.
I think Dave would know about it if it was.
All right, let's finish this.
Not the
Community was
vinyl.
born out of this BDSM community.
Masters would treat their slaves like dogs as part of a humiliation technique.
Tongue.
Today,
He
it's
just did the dog head turn because the guy before him said like some. That guy was like super sexual about it more than the rest.
Well, the whole explanation right now is. Here, I'll rewind it one more time. They're saying,
pay attention.
They're saying it was born out of the BDSM.
Charge of pups.
sit, play, fetch, that kind of thing.
Handlers get their own enjoyment out of it because they're caring for us as well.
The pup community was born out of this BDSM community.
Masters would treat their slaves like dogs as part of a humiliation technique.
Today, it's more about social aspects, about the headspace involved.
I swear to God, that guy had a dildo in a painting on the wall behind him.
All right, brother. Well, I got this for you. This is to finish off this part of it.
Oh fuck!
This is a guy earning his tail.
And this is from seriouspup.net if you guys want to dig that deep into the lore.
What the fuck are you doing,
Yeah,
Matt?
what is going on? Oh my God!
Recommended videos when you look up fucked up shit, turn into this.
Y'all welcome.
You're on lists.
He's on
I'm
dozens
surprised
of
he got to
lists.
fly to Sacramento
Hey,
with us.
I got this from YouTube, by the way.
This is on YouTube?
Yes.
Same with the spum eating.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube too.
All right, continue.
Leave it to
What
me.
is that big black handled thing?
That's
right
what
there,
I
though?
was looking at.
Let's
like,
find out.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is it on YouTube?
The mystery is resolved in the
Yes.
adventure, Dylan.
God damn it, we're all doomed.
He's
It's a trap.
He's in like an office or somewhere. There's a handler getting pressed up onto a table for he's like he's basically at like a pup play vet.
Up. They're all wearing black vinyl masks.
Come.
This guy's got a dog mask. It's black.
Come.
Stop saying come.
Let's have a look at you.
Let's have a look at you.
Let's have a look.
I got a photographer too. Oh shit.
Of course. Good pup.
Good pup. Well, yeah, this
Rubbing
this
his
whole
arms.
Oh my!
the cameras and stuff, Dylan, are from this documentary that was
This
made.
is
about-
actually footage from Dave's office.
This is after I press the button and close you in the HR office.
I was just saying, this is HR.
I only see Dave when he comes to my place or practice or podcasting, so I don't know what he does in his else.
He is either a handler or a pup.
All right, here we go.
This
Why
wasn't.
not both?
I wasn't in this office this time. Though. I just recognized
Whatever
it.
pocket.
You just know what it looks like when you're on your hands and knees.
Is that where Pocket
Yeah,
Wolf
so
really comes from?
the
Shit.
Found out.
Anyway.
no.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, so the dog.
That was a joke.
The handler standing to the side of the table. The pup is on his knees and his hands. The man pup. He's getting his tail installed today. It's a big.
You okay, puppy? You're going to be a good pup? Yeah. We've got these here. We've got these. You don't want me to use those, do you? No, we don't need those, do we? No.
Those look like
It's all okay.
shackles,
Yeah, shackles.
wrist bindings.
You know, it's like if you're a good dog, you don't have to get the muzzle while you're at the vet.
Oh,
Yeah, so the shackles.
I'm thoroughly mortified.
It's all okay.
Never seen markings on a dog like that before.
Yeah, it's a pretty coat.
If he's eating old books. We know he's eating old books. Confirmed.
Good puppy. Good puppy.
Uh-oh.
Took his leash off, dude.
Started barking.
Chest. It's nice and strong. Good puppy.
Record scratch.
Good puppy.
This is where everything went wrong.
Yeah, there's the weird dildo, the shackles, and the giant bottle of lube.
Is that
on
that
the
is a
leather
dildo?
table.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a butt plug with a handle on it.
It looks like the handle on the one Alan's got over there.
It looks like the studio dildo, just shorter and girthier.
Blacker.
It's like my parents told me to find myself before college, and then I took a wrong path. Goddamn.
Why am I barking on the top of this leather table?
I can't come back now.
We're almost there.
Listen. Come forward. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy, dude.
You're a good puppy. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Let's get you on forward.
The guy is acting exactly like a dog.
Good boy. Now, some little puppies don't like this.
Oh.
It's an important thing to do.
Just rub his balls?
Yep.
Oh, of course he did.
My question
You're surprised
is,
by that?
why is the other guy in a suit?
Because he's the master.
Because he's a freak too.
I know, but why? Like, if
I had to describe it twice that it came from BDSM because masters.
I know, I
can't-
understand, but like, it doesn't make sense for him to be all blacked up if he's just playing the role of the vet. You know?
He doesn't have the dog mask
It's
on
a
though, so he's the dude.
That's the thing.
Dude, BDSM's fucking weird. It's all about like
He's got a mask on, Dylan, because he's going to push a tail into another man dog.
Fuck.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Yeah, he's on.
I'll allow it. Yeah, Alan's like, did that guy just get his balls touched? Did this kid? And he's like, why is that guy wearing a suit? You're really surprised by any of this? Well, what are we? I mean, we know what we're about to watch, right? Come on. Come on.
Well, let's get to inserting something into a man's ass, will we? It's the only way this show's gonna go.
So right now he's exploring the area that needs to have the service.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Let's have a look at your little tail.
Let's have a look at you.
Your little tail.
This is all facing away from us, so we can't see. We're just seeing.
Oh yeah, we're not staring into the abyss.
Does he have,
Thank God.
has he got
This
like a
came
back
from
door?
YouTube.
Yeah, I got it right off
So
YouTube.
yeah, so he apparently has some sort of zipper on his back door there.
Does he have like he has
Zip
some
zip.
access.
Like he's like, hey, let's have a look at you.
Exactly.
Take that in,
No, right there at the
listeners.
bottom, you can see the zipper handle hanging now
Yeah, I
down
see it.
by
Yeah.
the balls.
So he just unzipped his back end right now.
Yeah, his ass is wide open.
Here comes his hernia.
The tail. Let's take the temperature first. Okay.
There goes the lube.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Holy shit! Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah. Good.
Allegedly, the lube just went down his ass crack.
Puppy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's a little bit cool, isn't it?
It's a bit cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
puppy.
Really, Matt?
Good puppy. Yeah. Good puppy. Yeah, you push down on that if you think it feels okay. Yeah. Oh, good puppy.
Real quick, look at the size of the fucking girthiest little nugget
That's what
on the front of that.
Jesus Christ!
Look how big that is. That fucks your asshole up.
From experience, it sounds like this came.
No, you just
Star
look
Wars
at it and you
review
know.
Okay, look, cut him some slack. He's a medical professional, so we can let him backpedal on that if he needs to.
Yeah, as a medical professional, that will fuck your asshole up.
No.
He's got that handled dildo. I'm just saying.
God damn it! Here we go. I'm scared.
Puppy.
Oh my God!
Now.
Oh no, not
You've
now.
come because you need a tail, haven't you? Yeah? Good puppy. Is this the tail you'd like us to give you? Yeah, good puppy.
There it is. I love it.
Because your master chose that tail just for you, didn't he?
Oh.
He told me that you've been a very good puppy dog.
It's so soon.
Yeah. Not only did he lube his asshole, he just lubed the thing that is going into his asshole.
We are at 0 hour, gentlemen.
No. No, God, no.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, God!
Dave,
Oh, God.
don't make us clockwork or in your eyes open. Take a look.
Just getting a little bit of lubricant onto it there.
Oh, he said lubricant.
Oh, let's have a look at the little hole there.
Oh, what did he just say? Oh, gross!
Let's have a look at the little hole there.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Y'all
I
are,
think you got Dylan.
y'all are welcome.
Oh, good puppy. Oh, Very brave, pup.
No, poor.
Good puppy. Good puppy.
Yeah, I love inserting fucking large objects into puppy's ass as a lubricant.
So now that his tail's installed, does he ever get to take it out? Like, how's he take a shit? Like,
the logistics, man. Why are you worried about the logistics?
He's not always a puppy.
Welcome to episode 19, Dog Tales.
Woo. If you're just tuning in.
Gee, you're very tight down there, aren't you, pup?
oh, fuck.
Motherfucker.
Very tight. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But we're doing this.
Oh, no, it hurts.
Bite him.
Let's have a good
Bite his ass. Get him. Get him.
See, this is what we get for letting Matt be at the helm of.
He's like, you guys want to submit shit? Well, I'll fucking.
I'm just gonna watch leathery dudes insert a giant dildo into each other.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't have to watch
This
porn
is on
tonight.
fucking YouTube?
Yeah. Here we go.
I can't believe that's
still going. Hold on.
Oh, puppy, that's it. You rest your head on the bed there.
Yeah.
Oh, good puppy. Oh, it's a bit sore, is it, pup?
A bit sore.
Oh, all done. All done, puppy. Are you okay? Good puppy.
That last bit.
He's flexing. Look at him. Oh, he is not happy.
That last bit really got him.
Yeah.
So that.
Now he's zipping him up, so just the tail sticks out. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, is he gonna turn around and show us? Oh my god, so gross.
I believe we get to see the craftsmanship. Hold on.
Good puppy.
We fucking better.
Spin around and let's see you from the front. Turn around.
Turn around.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
That giant thing is sticking out of his ass.
Very sweet.
What the fuck, man?
This is so bad.
He spun it back and wiggled and wagged.
Did you see how big that fucking thing was?
Oh my god, it looked weighty too. Oh, look at him! Look at him wagging his tail. He's wagging his tail, you guys. I am never gonna be able to get an erection again.
It's been years, so it's okay.
Fuck.
Innocent. Good puppy.
It's a weak ass tail, bitch.
Whoa, Dylan wants to go bigger.
Right? He's like, I'm a pocket wolf. I can go twice that size.
I'm just saying, he got a little rat tail.
He's like Inception. He's like,
Put this in backwards.
That's a big old meaty one. Oh, he's got a big one, you know.
oh, don't you know? You got a big one over there, don't you?
Oh yeah.
You play with
Dylan's
this
got quite the big one, he does.
He'll grow a tail. Oh, he's just rubbing his balls.
Right straight up on YouTube. Like, I mean, his balls aren't out. There's, thank God
YouTube is
that's
going to
over.
ban gun videos, but they will let this slide. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was like literally the same feeling I got like while I was watching Saw. You know, when it first came out when I was young, like just that creepy like horribleness. I don't know. I wouldn't call it angry. I'd call it defeated for sure. Like
I think defeated works though.
I guess. Jesus.
Well, we'll let
fucking Christ.
Dylan, what were you thinking? No.
I think that one got me more than it got Dave.
Dave looked pretty uncomfortable though.
He was uncomfortable. I think he was weirded out.
Yes.
And I think it's hard to weird Dave out.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah, because he's seen a lot of shit.
He gave him the heebie-jeebies a little bit. Is that
bit,
mad?
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's mad. Uncomfortable, definitely.
Well,
are you annoyed?
He didn't come out of that episode or that segment indifferent.
He's still dancing.
Well, how can you not, dude?
Fucking
right.
1-to-1.
Puppy BDSM doesn't get Dave. We've learned something new.
That means he's a little.
But does it get Dave off?
Yeah, it's not my fetish, but you know, I'm starting to get a boner.
God damn you!
How do you get a boner in that tight leather? Doesn't it hurt?
I'd imagine it does.
Yeah.
I do jeans, bro.
So we got a tiebreaker fan submission again from fucking. I think it's just always fucking Justin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin.
Is it Professor Poff again? Oh,
Yeah.
come on, come at me, bro. All right. No.
Anybody else want to get in on this fan submission, pissing Dave off? You're more than welcome to.
It's fun because then we discuss it at work. And then we have a good laugh about it.
Good. Yeah.
Email us at nfhcpodcast@gmail.com.
All right, let's get into this round 3.
480-788-7330.
We have gotten quite a few, but they didn't make it to the stage.
Didn't make the cut?
No.
Come on, step up your game, folks.
I know you.
Yep.
I wasn't.
We all synced
I
it.
thought the last one would get you in there once I got the.
No, it's just like creepy, like
And kind of funny.
Yeah, kind of
definitely funny.
Yeah.
But I'm also not trying to shit on you for
Giant
like
ass
30
plug
minutes.
that went in
Yeah.
his
So
ass.
next up, Tucker Carlson. Just your go-tos is just fucking David Wolf and Tucker Carlson.
And we just get rid of avocado and just give you 30 minutes of.
If I really
Tucker
wanted to,
Carlson.
Well, Tucker Carlson, who he is, right?
Yeah,
he
he
replaced
owns-
Bill O'Reilly.
Yes.
So, and I equally hated that fucking guy. So,
he's Dylan's bae.
yeah.
Gray eyes.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Tiny lips.
Dylan's like, would you just staring into his gorgeous gray eyes and his tiny tight lips? I fucking died. Gorgeous gray eyes. So it was a fan submission. I didn't watch this one. I watched it a little bit.
I
to
have
make
not
sure.
seen this one at
So,
all.
do we need a disclaimer then?
I don't know. We'll patch it in later if we need to.
Don't write it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll release this shit like an EA game and fix it later. So
Wait for the DLC, guys.
I don't have a way to go into fan submissions, so we'll just fucking get a little bit of this for a second.
This is
Fan
good though.
submissions.
Like this is
All right. This next one has to do with the women.
The Wyman.
Let's see what it whammons. Let's see what it does.
My balls. I don't want my balls sticking to my legs.
oh, man spreading.
My balls.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
The people around you are relegated to a very small portion.
What do you call it when a woman does it?
They don't do it.
Clam
The
spreading?
fuck they don't.
No, they don't.
Clam spreading.
Clam spreading. Oh fuck.
Swash unbuckling.
Gwyneth Paltrow steams her clam.
She does. I bet that thing's all like. Imagine right afterwards. It's like stuck. You went swimming for like 4 hours. You know, your fingers are all just all wrinkly.
Oh, she has prune clam.
Why she went on this whole spiel about how she steams her vagina.
Yeah,
like,
so she's got a pruny clam. That's gross.
So when
it's
the-
all fat wrinkles.
When the kid, no, it's either that or it's super shiny, like a camera
you saw
pans.
sheen.
A camera pans to it and it goes shing like an anime.
It's
like
glossy.
The reason she tried to post video of it, but the camera actually like couldn't pick it up because it was so bright.
She wasn't finished making the pearl yet, or what?
Oh no.
It's a pearl made out of old books.
Go read.
So apparently this is about women being mad about manspreading. I like the submissions because I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. So this
Let's
was
go. Let's see what else she got.
But the key to manspreading is not noticing.
We grow up on 2 different tracks. People who manspread just are socialized not to worry about it.
I have so many vivid memories as a child of my mum telling me to close my
Dave's
legs.
manspreading right now.
Constantly.
what?
He's manspreading right now, hard.
I think we all
We
are.
all are. Because we got balls that hang there, dude. I don't want to squish them for fucking 3 hours. Come on.
There's hardware we got to deal with.
Yeah, they don't. And now they're like, okay, so what have the girls said?
What else can we take away from a man?
Right, well, she said.
Right,
No,
Matt?
look,
Am I right, Matt?
Oh my God.
Right, bro?
This whole segment, everyone's going to be like, these fucking broads, right, Matt? Like, it's just going to be like,
Oh, he's like two birds, one stone, man.
I will say my piece on manspreading. If I am on public transit or somewhere where a woman needs a little bit of extra space, I will gladly close my legs. But until then,
if she bad.
Well, here's the thing.
Until then, I will sit comfortably. If that happens to be with my legs open, then it happens to be with my legs open.
Dave, they set the
if I'm in the way,
right there.
I will become smaller.
She just said she was brought up having to learn to keep her legs closed.
Well, I'm not that kind of guy.
And then all these dudes have never been brought up being told otherwise.
This is a direct attack on Dave because he's got the most to fucking spread out about.
Yeah. There's a lot going on down there.
God damn it.
Next on Dave's penis.
Next week on
Dun Dun
Dave's bag. Here we go.
Telling me to close my legs.
With gender, we're constantly working towards trying to get to this middle.
This week of manspreading is definitely going to make me feel anxious. As much as a super strong feminist, I want to say it won't.
I kind of secretly hope to annoy some men.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
So they're going to try
That's fine.
manspreading themselves for a week.
Good.
And they're going to do it in the most annoying.
Yeah, they're going to go out of their way and for the video. You know, I mean, you got to better the film, right?
Well, one of them said like as the strongest feminist. So they've already got like some plot towards being annoying as fuck.
Dave, do you frequent BuzzFeed news?
Not really, no.
Okay, I don't know.
I think that's where this is from. Yeah.
It is from BuzzFeed.
It seems like it. It's
This
all
is
super,
totally
it's
BuzzFeed.
super fucking edited. But I did just
super hipster.
I did just look down, and I'm as far as I can be.
Look, I've got like.
Look at my fucking dick, huh? You want to come over and put a tail in me?
My angle right now between my legs is obtuse as fuck, just like my kick. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
I got a lot of pretty balls down there to protect.
Oh, the ball lore and the longness.
You have no idea.
God damn it.
Balls for days.
So day one.
That's my first train trip as a manspreader. I just feel like a monster already. How can you do this every day without being conscious of it?
I just
She looks comfortable.
I know, right? Oh my God, what a horrible thing she's doing.
Okay, that was my first introduction to seeing it, and it just looked normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looked
Yeah,
comfortable.
you would think so. You would think that's normal.
Yeah, man.
That's just what you've been told to be normal.
That's your
Motherfucker.
privilege talking right there. Check your fucking privilege at the door, at the top of the basement door. Check it. Check
She's
that.
about to tell you some shit.
Check that.
The strongest one's up. Hold on. It's her turn.
Conscious of it.
I just manspread on the bus for maybe a 5-minute ride for the first time, and it wasn't even
look at
half
that.
full. And I was already getting glared at, so I think this is going to be a kind of long week.
She was being glared at.
Day 2
Oh my God.
of manspreading, and I forgot that I had to do this.
I think whenever a woman takes up space, she's considered bossy, she's considered aggressive. There are a lot of stereotypes.
Well, you're not supposed to do it in a dress.
Well, and look at what she's doing. She's doing like that's normal.
Yeah, when
Out
I'm
of the ordinary.
Wow, congratulations. You
If I have
learned
to-
how to
Congratulations,
sit.
you are sitting in a ergonomic fashion. Fucking hooray!
if I have to cram
Like,
into
this
a
is the-
car
this
with a
is
bunch of people,
dumb.
I'm not like obviously
This-
you
this-
fucking
Wait. I've got it. He's trying to make us all sound like misogynists. That motherfucker.
Oh,
That son of a bitch.
Holy shit! Yeah, it's clever, Matt.
Not me.
No, this is Justin.
Oh, Justin,
This
you
is not me.
motherfucker.
No.
So you know what these girls are doing?
I'm the only one that stands up for women on this fucking podcast.
Stand strong. Stand.
As long as they have a box that works.
Oh my
a box that works.
So dumb.
These girls are like, I mean, they're spinning their wheels. This is futile.
Hey, and then that
this has
one girl,
nothing to
she's
do
like,
with anybody's rights.
It's day 2, and I forgot I had to do this. Like she acts.
Yeah, you have-
exhausted. Like it was hard. Come on.
It's a conscious effort, man. You know.
I can't believe it's day 2, and I already forgot what.
They
I'm
should have.
just so
Explaining look
proper.
like.
They should have hung some hardware down there to see like why.
There's a video I saw where they do that to girls. They
Cool.
give them a synthetic ball sack.
Sick, because you submit so many videos for this.
All of them.
surrounding black women.
All of them.
And whether or not we're angry or we're dominant. And so maybe a lot of the reasons why I do minimize my presence is because I don't want to be perceived or engaged.
She's excessive.
Did you see her chin move side to side? Like,
See, the other girls are doing it right because they just look comfortable and natural.
She just likes being on fucking camera.
She's like the show plant or something, you know?
She's trying to be annoying with it.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, she's born a fucking broad. She's born from annoyingness right off the bat.
I was
goddamn right.
I'm joking. Fuck all you.
You merely learned to
not.
be annoying.
those
I was born in
stereotypes?
the annoyingness.
I was born.
I was born.
There we go. Day 3.
I just got my nails done and I man-spread during my entire manicure and nobody really seemed to notice. I'm not sure if it was because it was all women and we were just all kind of in our own world or
She sounds worked up over this. You hear she's like a little out of breath, you know, like, whew, what a rush.
I think it's going to
Holy
turn
fuck,
her.
what kind of shitty life do you have?
like,
if that,
I think
that
she's going to
excites
turn
you?
to the dark side, man.
So she man spread during her whole manicure. Person a cure.
Fuck.
Yeah, she was in a person
God
cure.
damn it. Person a cure.
but it was kind of awesome.
I'm halfway through the week and really not enjoying this experiment at all.
She cute though.
Girl
For some
2.
goddamn reason.
Girl 2, Dave is into. She got the dark hair. I know you're into that.
She's the dumbest one out of the bunch. Good job, Dave.
Well, she's only said like 6 words, so.
Yeah, and it's all. My legs had to move. A bird.
She literally is acting like she just walked through the desert with no food or water. She's like, I sat with my legs apart.
She's on an episode of Survivor while the rest of them are kind of like, I'm going to make fun of this, and it doesn't really bother
I
me.
can't believe I get paid to do stupid shit like this. She's like, this is a fucking issue. She's the real one. The other two are actors.
I got off the subway.
She's got a little.
She's sticking true to her beliefs.
She's got a little bit of Janine from Ghostbusters to her with those glasses. I see it, Dave.
We got
one.
Here we go.
I'm still giving my seat up to people who need it because, of course, I am.
Day 4.
What is it between their legs that's so important that it requires 2 to 3 seats?
Audi.
2 to 3 seats.
Well, this guy's as big as 2. They go to like the fattest guy that's having a hard time losing weight.
Yeah, what are they? They're judging them for their weight now?
Yeah.
That's
They
terrible.
totally did.
What's up with the lesbians judging people by their weight?
Every flight I've ever taken.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's probably not a lesbian. I'm
1 to
sorry.
2
That's
seats.
at nfhcpodcast.com.
I book 2 to 3 seats when I take a flight, just so I can splain as hard as I fucking can.
Mansplain.
Yep.
You're going to splay that shit wide.
Yep.
Throw it wide.
When there are kids, families, women, and elderly people standing up.
I saw a guy who was taking up 2 seats. When I sat down, I spread my legs out, which kind of pushed his leg into his own seat. And he turned to me and gave me a dirty look and said, seriously?
Well, you probably did it aggressively.
Yeah, you're
instead of-
probably being a dumbass about it.
Oh.
Just be a decent human being.
What city are they in?
It did not
It looks
say.
like New York.
Yeah, it's a very subway system. They're all on subways.
BuzzFeed, dude.
It's like New York and Chicago or something. Anyway.
Chicago. Yeah, but the people that are spreading aren't like aggressively hitting the person next to them with their shit.
Can't you see I'm like spreading as fuck right now?
Bro, my balls are
Fuck
really swollen,
off.
so I got to spread wide.
Fuck off, Grandma.
Go. Here we go.
That's ageism.
What's this one? Day 5.
Women are expected to be quiet, small, and almost invisible, whereas
Amen.
men can be these boisterous slobs. And
That's why it's
all good.
amen, am I right?
Spreading? He's sleeping on the bench. Come on.
Which is kind of
man.
dick if people need the seat or whatever, but like, why you got to make it about gender, you know?
This guy.
He's just sleeping on the bus.
I
seen a girl sleeping on the bus one
I
time.
went for I saw a crackhead chick fucking trying to stab everybody on a bus once. What is she doing?
Well, she's protecting her feminist rights.
That light rail.
Oh, that light rail, though.
I went for
She
a
just-
funny and then I completely missed a part.
Look where she
Damn
just
it.
came from. Special reading, $10 walk-ins.
$10 that's palm reading, I bet.
That's where she
I
is.
bet.
Small and almost invisible, whereas men can be these boisterous slobs, and it's all good.
Today, instead of feeling the confidence that I've kind of been feeling the rest of the week, I started to feel a little guilty. While I was sitting there taking up 2 seats,
You were not taking
a
up
guy
2
came up to
seats.
sit next to me, and instead of moving over like I normally would, I kind of just had to sit there with my legs out.
Why were you
and instead
taking
of
up 2
sitting-
seats, you dumb bitch? That's not nice. Seriously.
Why are they all out of breath just from walking, doing selfie videos?
Nobody does this.
They didn't run. They got off a bus.
Who knows? Maybe she did just sprint from this guy.
Matt,
like she was so terrified of him.
The point is, nobody does this.
I know.
I mean,
you're in a room with 4 dudes and nobody does this.
I cannot spread my legs any farther than I am right now.
Yeah, but if I had to sit
that
next
could
to you
be a
in a
problem.
seat
They
that
would-
was theoretically
they'd-
next to
they'd
you,
sneak
you would
in.
move.
They'd sneak in. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. The one guy that they just filmed sleeping on the bench, I get it. What an asshole. But, okay, 90-year-old girl, Jesus. 90-year-old lady walks onto the fucking subway and needs a place to sit. Yeah, you can sit next to me. I don't really care. Pregnant chick, whatever. Anybody that needs a goddamn seat whatsoever. Yeah, here, sit, open spot. Wherever they live in this contrarian world, full of lies. It's
what
bullshit.
makes
This is bullshit.
Alan mad this week?
No, it's bullshit, dude.
It's still
Thanks, BuzzFeed.
Something to me, he just sat on the edge of the seat the entire time.
Day 6.
So I've come across another person,
yeah.
quote unquote, man-spreading, but wait, they identify as female. Women can take up space as well?
Even though I'm a confident person, I tend to make myself small even when the situation doesn't call for it. And I kind of felt uncomfortable man-spreading even though there was no one around me.
Stop
Day
trying to be a
7.
man. Stop trying to be a man.
We're almost through this hell week.
Oh, is she doing one of those stupid filters on her face?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like her anymore.
When you can't even man spread.
Yeah.
Can't even.
She's sad she can't get it done.
She doesn't
Literally
have. Honestly, she
can't.
doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying she doesn't have the required equipment. You
She
know,
doesn't-
like testicles and a.
Well,
and a-
Honestly,
and a
she
penis.
has no follow through to even do something that's so simple.
She can't even man.
She should be fired. She didn't even do her fucking job.
This is the one that doesn't have the calories to move her legs the little bit apart because she's always out of breath. I'm like, I'm just exhausted from this.
I'm super tired from man spreading.
on a fucking bus, bitch.
It's like she enlisted in the Marines and had to go through Hell Week.
Right.
But all she had to do was move her
She's
knees
G.I. Jane, dude.
Hey,
8
if you can't
inches
man
farther apart.
If you can't man spread, you'll never be a manager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Manager.
Just kidding.
We call them persongers.
Hey,
Passengers.
human, Hugh
person.
He person,
Hugh person.
So woo person.
woo person,
person.
woo person, woo person.
So we're
person.
persons and woo person.
Whoa
It
person.
still has sun in it.
Ooh. Wow, it just gets deeper and deeper.
Whoa person piece of people. Oh,
Latin.
never mind. Anyway,
Latin
let's
is
finish day
sexist.
7. Come on.
It's woo poo moon.
What warlock spell did you just try to drop? Whoopalawoon. Whoopalawoon.
Kalima.
Belijaka, belijaka, belijaka.
Fuck.
Fuck, dude. Come on.
Day. What day is it, Alan?
7.
I've not enjoyed this week at all. The very first day where a group of people came on, they were going to a game and they were all desperate for a seat and I was taking up 3 seats and they started talking
There's
about
2 there, you
Dude.
idiot.
That's not spreading. She's laying across the seats
Yeah.
with her legs crossed.
Yeah, that's just being a jerk.
Yeah, dude. Fuck this.
So manspreading,
This
aka
this
jerk.
experiment has some serious problems.
It's
all right?
biased as fuck.
Yeah, the objectivity here is very low. Like these guys are not doing proper science.
Fake
Who'da
news.
thought? Yeah, fake news.
Sitting in one seat, not smashing your bowl bag, is not taking up 3 seats, laying across all of them.
Yeah, good job, dummy.
I'm sorry.
personal space. All their eyes were just on me and they were mostly women. So if it was a group of dudes, I would have been like,
she's like,
yeah.
I thought that manspreading would kind of give me this air of disregard because I thought that I worried too much about what people think, and I've realized that I worry just enough. You should be concerned with whether or not the people around you are comfortable because that means you're a good community member.
My favorite part of this exercise was easily when I got to sit next to men who were taking up way too much space and just forcefully work my way into the seat. And
They just they're all doing it, and they all have enough space to do it.
This dude's like, man, bitch, get off my seat. Look at how wide her stance is right there.
Even though that dude could sit right there and be fine. And then the girl next to her is spreading out right over the seat the same she is almost. Come on, man.
Without words say, hey, I deserve to sit here.
To be forced to manspread really showed me how up your own ass you have to be as a person to not be conscious of those around you.
To the man that's taking up too much space on a bus, on the plane, on the bench, we see you. You don't need that much room. To the young women out there, I say,
Keep
you
looking.
should definitely
I don't know what to tell you.
be aware of your surroundings.
If you need
there's
the
something that
space,
you
I'll
want-
gladly give it to you if you're not a jerk about it.
If there's something you want to say, if there's a position that you want to hold, take up that space. You deserve that space. Girl,
Welcome to the Not for Human Consumption podcast. Here, we do not take enough space up to where the other human beings cannot enjoy the space that is required to be on this subway train.
I don't know. Learn how to communicate with other human beings a little bit, and just say, "Hey, can I sit here
With your crotch.
with your crotch?"
BuzzFeed prevents. Yeah.
Pardon
there
the
you go.
fuck out of me when I'm going to sit down and there's space, I'm going to be comfortable. But in the fact that you want to sit down next to me in the seat that is designated for people to sit in, ask me.
So you know what that does?
Bad
You know,
Just
BuzzFeed.
sit there and
those girls.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed in this story
Bad
is
BuzzFeed.
nothing but damaging to like a real feminist movement.
Can we just agree that BuzzFeed is trash?
Yes.
Funny
I
that
agree
you
with
said that with Mr. Poff, Justin Poff, Senior Poff. We had the idea to, if we ever need a tiebreaker, we could just go to the BuzzFeed news page and just pick a random article.
That's a good fucking idea.
Because they'll probably all be pretty bad.
Oh my god.
I am distracted on. How do you guys think we did against it? He had some points. There seemed to be some heat behind it.
I think I was more heated than he was.
He knew
I
about
was
Matt's-
annoyed at best. In my opinion.
Way in there,
It's
Dylan.
just that-
It was irritating. He already knew about it. I think we all were pretty irritated. He said he was annoyed. If he said he's annoyed, that means that we win.
Depending on the day.
Well, it's not your birthday, so annoys, I think.
It's level of annoyance, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a spectrum. I don't know. That's pretty low. Like, if anything gets me heated about it is that it's damaging to any sort of real productive movement.
I try to judge it as when I hear you go, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Oh, for fuck's sake!
yeah.
How many of those did we get?
I don't think I did that.
You did too.
Yeah. Did I?
Yeah, because I know that's a tell.
Yeah.
We're playing poker here, brother. Oh my god, it's so close. We just got to push it to the limit and think of how we're going to score this round.
I think we got him.
Push it to the
I
limit.
think we got him.
Don't just say why. Don't just say we did.
I got a quarter.
I sit right across the table from him, and I watch his reactions as I react, and he was not amused at all. Like you could hear in some of the other things we got him with, he was laughing. He was a part of it, but this one was no, fuck that. No, fuck this. That's wrong. That's not how people act. We got him.
Yeah, and a lot of this shit, like,
I second. I'll go with Alan. I'm with Alan. I stand with Alan.
So
Stand with me.
For my take on it, a lot of this shit just falls right off of me because I don't care about much.
I don't care about it either, but it does make me mad.
No, I know, but when something gets me actually like, motherfucker, motherfucker,
motherfucker.
If that's not internally making him go the same as me,
Yeah, I was gonna say if the video doesn't turn you into Samuel L. Jackson, it didn't get you.
Nah, didn't get me then.
I'm gonna be the contrarian here. It did.
let's just chalk it up to.
All right.
We have a tie for the week.
Fair enough.
We're hockey now.
Thanks, Justin,
All right.
for making us go into that deep.
That
fucking
wasn't a win
everything.
or a lose because
Oh,
it seems
fuck.
so.
Here
It's
come the rule changes.
no, it's not a rule change. I was really thinking about it, and it seems so like the arg. Did you see? I asked everybody.
Yeah.
We had like
It's hard to do a democracy with an even number of people.
We were
though.
kind of doing a push it to the limit thing. No, I could have swayed it.
No, but it still would have been 50-50 though. Me and you, them versus them two.
No, I was saying you almost were mad.
Oh, almost
to match them, but I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? It was like it's so teetered on. That's why, 4/4 of a show. We cross cut the fucking way.
Luckily, we have our fearless leader, host.
Hi.
So we tied for the week. The first ever. He's got his first win and first tie. This is getting hard,
I know. If you
Tie.
ever have anything you want to submit to the show,
Nice try, Poff. I mean, valiant effort.
yeah, see,
And
that's
show.
one. That's just one submission that just got that to happen. If you have something that you think is worthy of what makes Dave mad this week, please email us at nfhtpodcast at gmail.com.
Leave us a voicemail of you talking shit about his mom.
480-788.
7330.
If you had met my mom, you probably wouldn't want to. You're like, where the fuck did she go wrong? Raise an asshole like this.
Why'd this really nice lady raise trash? You're not trash, fam. I love you. Well, that was another exciting installment of I just like how the videos, win or lose, are fucking killing me.
Regardless, the videos.
Did you say irregardless?
Oh, he did. I heard it.
said regardless.
Also, we fucking win.
God damn it. Alan's saying irregardless
No,
makes
I did
me
not
mad.
say that.
I don't know.
No, I would never say that dumb word.
Gosh, I wonder if it's recorded.
I'll look back.
Timestamp.
Timestamp at.
Yeah. Easy enough to remember. I did not say that. Real quick, you guys want to go through some news?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right.
Get us out of here.
Breaking.
All right, so then what's this other news story?
So last week, making Dave mad was the mosque. The vandals, those two women.
Oh, those bitches.
They got arrested.
Yeah.
Did they manspread?
They
the precinct?
manspread all over the county jail. Their names
Good.
are
Fuck
Tawny-
those bitches.
I want their names out there because
do
they're
it.
terrible people.
Hey, never name the shooter.
It's Tawny Gonzalez and Elizabeth Dowenhauer.
Yeah, they were like wiping shit on all the fucking pamphlets and stuff. You can't do that. Not good.
Biological warfare.
The video we saw was only the
Damn.
half of it. They got arrested for third-degree burglary.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck those bitches.
They're gonna spend a little bit of time in jail at the very least. There's no way on third-degree burglary you just kind of walk away from that.
I just grabbed the wrong beer. Speaking of breaking news, that was a giant weird taste drop in my. Like, what happened to my beer? Sorry, Dylan. I drank.
Still beer though.
It's okay.
Oh, I know. Hey, it all does the job.
So these very odd-looking women got busted, and
Very unfortunate looking women.
yeah, this is on
They're
KTR.com.
part of the master race, you guys.
I want to see their pictures. Yeah, you want to see what the master race looks like? Go to KTR.com.
What's the next story, Alan?
We brought this up a little bit earlier in the episode briefly. Pornhub greets bloggers after YouTube gun ban introduced. So now that YouTube's banning gun videos, specifically what the rules are, you show how to make a firearm, ammunition, high-capacity magazines, or homemade silencers. Okay, whatever. You are designed to sell or specific accessories, including high-capacity magazines and tools to convert a firearm to automatic fire. It's just,
So the
it's
shit you're
just-
not supposed to be doing.
right, but it's not saying, "Hey, go out and do this." It's just use it at your own fucking risk. Who
Yeah,
cares?
but it's their playground. They can do what they want, and you're not supposed to. Basically, all that shit's illegal here. They're an American company, so
you can have silencers.
well, not make them. You buy them.
You can make them. You just have to have a certain classification for it.
I don't know.
So what does it matter?
They just don't want it in there.
Alan loves
That's
to
like
talk about guns.
Anyway, so if you want to see all these videos now, the place to see them is Pornhub.
Pornhub.
you go to Pornhub.
So all the ammosexuals.
Ammosexual section.
That's gonna be a new tag on Pornhub is ammosexuals.
Oh, it's buck shots and cum shots.
Buck shots.
Holy shit.
So I think that's pretty fucking interesting.
That's fucking hilarious.
I really don't like that I gotta put my browser on.
Oh yeah, because then you never go there.
I want to be incognito mode to just watch gun videos. Shit.
Yeah, you're on. Talk about on a list. You're on about 50.
Probably. The big news, though, that I wanted to talk about this week was Count Dankula. Have you guys heard of him? I think we've brought him up in the past.
I heard the name.
Is that the pug dog guy?
Yeah, he's the guy that trained his girlfriend's pug to do the Hitler salute. This week, he was found guilty of a hate crime in a UK court.
Yeah, he's from Scotland.
God save the Queen.
Yeah, the video came out April of 2016, and Mark Meacham, his real name, Count Dankula, is facing prison time for training his dog to do the Hitler
Sieg Heil.
It was stupid and
It
dumb.
was a joke, though. He wasn't really, because basically the joke.
He's one of those like jokester Kekistan guys.
Well, the joke was he's not even that.
No, he's not. It's just a fucking joke, and he put it on YouTube.
The thing is, it's his girlfriend's dog, and the girlfriend's like, "My dog's so cute. Fuck you, my dog's so cute. Everybody loves my dog." So he wanted to train it to do the worst thing imaginable.
Okay.
Right. Even in the article,
now he's gonna go to jail.
Well, the article from Gizmodo even says right here, it's Meacham's girlfriend saw it as an example of his humor. So if you've watched him online before or after this whole thing happened,
I have.
It's pretty in line of just his comedy.
What he does, yeah.
Right. It'd be
So does he got like a channel and all that shit? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
yeah.
shit poster.
He's a shit poster. Yeah, exactly. Count Dankula. But to go to jail over teaching a pug how to...
Hey, man, they don't like them Nazis over there.
That's fine, but who cares?
Yeah, definitely.
So you know how to change this, Alan? What you need to do is emigrate and start voting in the UK.
Oh, I'm going to go over there and teach them how it's done?
Yeah, I don't know how we'll get by without our host.
But it's...
Shall endure.
Basically, the funny part about it is it's the same kind of hilarity as like when those birds that can talk are like, fuck you, fuck you, because the dog doesn't know.
Right,
This is the innocent party.
Idea,
It'd be like having a parrot saying, Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
That's
So
funny.
when he says Sieg Heil, like the dog raises.
The dog fucking sticks
But
his paw.
that's not what he was saying to get the dog to do it.
No,
though.
he says the other thing, gas the Jews to fucking...
Every time he says that,
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, it's terrible.
In the video from April of 2016, Buddha, which is the name of the pug,
that's fucking apt,
is shown watching Adolf Hitler speaking at a rally at the 1936
On the computer
Olympics
desk.
in Berlin,
my
raising its paw at the command of Sieg Heil and becoming alert every time Meacham says "gas the
The
Jews."
fucking title is "Mate, your dog's a Nazi."
Yeah, that was the name of the video. It's just as a joke.
It's so good.
Yeah, and he demonstrated this trick apparently 100 or a dozen times. Like so he
So is that
made
a
video-
dozen different counts?
Yeah, of gas the Jews and Sieg Heil.
Well, he
and-
uses the first term just to get the dog excited. Like,
Right.
do you want to go outside? You want to go outside?
Gas the Jews?
Yeah, he does it
Gas
like
the
that.
Jews.
And the dog's like, yeah.
Gas the Jews? Yeah? Huh? Gas the
But
Jews?
when he actually says
Look at
the...
Alan's getting excited.
Dave, stop saying it so many times. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ.
I know you're communist, but come on now.
Hey, we're in America. We can't get arrested. But, yeah, when he says the Sieg Heil thing, the dog, that's when the dog will raise it up.
Right. Wow.
It's like telling your dog to shake.
Well,
but
you know,
in a
I think he
different term.
deserves. I think he deserves
What
prison.
what happened was his friend Kyle was there, and he's like, "See Kyle?" And,
Yeah, you see Kyle? He's about this tall.
yeah, you know.
There he is. You see Kyle?
So this guy taught his girlfriend's dog how to see Heil,
And he's
now
getting-
they're going to throw him in the Tower of London.
For about 5 years. He's looking at 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, 5 years.
And
5 years to teach a pug how to do a stupid trick to make a goof on YouTube.
they delayed his court case for over 2 years, so he
Yeah.
couldn't get a job or anything.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
remember
gonna
when we
say.
were talking about this guy and listening to the Dick Show. That
The video, the Dick Show had him on about a month ago. The video came out April of 2016. and his verdict just happened.
Yeah, he was joking after he came out of the courthouse. He's like, "This is taking longer than the Nuremberg trials."
Whoops.
Oh my god!
But he's right.
Yeah, like he's like, "This is just my dog doing a dumb thing," and
Right.
the actual fucking Nazis got through their trial faster.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, he's not wrong.
I think I want to have before he goes to jail. I think I'm going to approach Count Dankula to see if he'd call into the show.
He seems like he'd be down.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see.
Wow.
The channel's just he wasn't even popular when it hit. He's like, look what I did to my girlfriend's dog for his friends.
Right. So this kind of like helped it hit. I'd imagine.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I guess Scotland. But there's been comedians that go through Scotland that say fucking stupid jokes like that, and they don't get.
But was it like documented on YouTube? I don't know. Like.
Yeah, but it's still up on YouTube.
Yeah. It doesn't violate YouTube's terms of service.
If you can pass their
Like-
terms of service, you should be fine.
Well,
different
I do
countries,
know,
different laws.
Yeah.
Count Dankula, since he doesn't have a job and can't get one, he's pretty much paying for his legal fees and everything that's going on right now.
Patreon?
Yeah, it's Patreon. It's patreon.com/Count Dankula.
Damn. Fighting that free speech fight.
Yeah, for
What's
real.
Patreon paying him?
Right now, he's making $1,300 a month.
Oh,
so he's doing okay.
Holy
but
shit!
He
I could
needs
almost make
more,
that
dude.
work. I could almost make that work, dude.
Well, you're not paying a lawyer, and you're not about to go to jail for 5 years.
Oh, shit.
So you haven't worked for the last 2 years.
It sucks because it's such a weird thing. Like, people will label you as like a fucking piece of shit for like trying to support, like, all you're supporting is free speech, as opposed to like this guy. Yeah, you did a dumb joke. Like, you probably shouldn't have done that on the internet because people are gonna think you're a piece of shit.
Dude, it's
but you shouldn't go to prison for
The
it.
type of joke it is, though, is like something I would fucking do.
But he says it right after he goes in
the
the
license plate?
in the actual vehicle. He's like, I'm not racist or anything. It's just my girlfriend says my dog's ultra cute, so I wanted to do the most gross thing to show her.
It's just
Right.
like,
yeah,
go to the BuzzFeed video we just watched right before that. Like, you gotta it sucks how careful you gotta be with thinking something's fucking
Your
funny.
whole life, you have to walk on fucking eggshells, dude, and it's bullshit.
I regularly twist my cock and balls into a swastika.
Here's him arrested.
Let me see it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and that's the guy.
He's
I mean-
laughing his face off.
Yeah,
he thinks it's ridiculous.
Wait, what is that? Well, let me see that. What's he got tattooed? Is that a hammer and a sickle and a red star?
Where?
Right there.
Top right.
Right there.
Yeah.
Sure
it
as fuck
is.
is.
Holy shit.
See, now
He's
definitely have to support the motherfucker.
He's kin.
Let's mail him bales.
I comrade. I said he's kin.
We'll give him bushels of wheat.
Bushels of wheat.
So his whole channel revolved around doing dumb things with the dog. Like,
Oh, okay. I like his hat.
Smoking weed with the dog in it.
I like his
Yeah,
hat.
that's him training the fucking dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's funny though. I mean,
It is
come
pretty funny.
on,
It is pretty
man.
fucking funny.
it's a pug, and pugs are just like innocently cute.
I live with a pug. Yeah, I know. Seeing one Sieg Heil on command.
Yeah, that's,
There he is. Holy shit.
It's
Wow.
just unbelievable. Yeah, here's a picture I've printed out. It's the same thing. It's just the dog sing Hiles. Who cares?
I mean,
Who cares?
we're kind of being hypocrites right now because those ladies teaching their kids to hate Muslims.
I'm not saying that his car is full of gas Jews.
The dog
and
is too
shit.
young to be picking sides, man.
The dog just heard like
Yeah.
Yeah. Upward inflection.
upward inflection.
Upward inflection.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to kick you in the face?
You have,
Yeah?
you have
Oh.
cats. You don't know.
Yeah, you're a fucking cat person.
I get it. I'm just kidding.
It's like when we talk to you.
I failed a joke, man. Just let it go. you
Oh
know?
yeah, where's my bit?
The man's holding it down.
I do think that
That's why I'm not allowed to have a laptop. You control the sounds, and I can't drop a Matt's Wrong song in if you're controlling the sounds.
Just buy a cable.
Yeah.
I will. I'll buy all the cables.
I do think having Count Dankula on the show before he goes
away.
off to
Goes
yonder.
upstate.
Yeah.
Well, after they lock him away in the Tower of London.
He wasn't serious about it. It's basically like he's going to jail because the bad joke landed wrong, and the joke police are incarcerating him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to like the joke.
All right.
No, you don't have it at all. It's just it's like it's very much a free speech argument.
Which, you know, we have the freest of it, and not a lot of countries do.
Yeah.
So is what it is.
He hurt nobody. Anyway, anybody else got anything for this week?
Nope.
No, man.
No.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Not for Human Consumption.
I love the way Alan looks at me when he reads that.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
There you are.
A little smile curls on his lips. He kind of eases into it.
Yeah.
4,807,887,330 is our phone number.
Yes, that's our phone number.
788-7330.
For simpletons, it's 480-788-7330.
Plebs.
Yeah. Learn billions.
Fucking plebeian.
You can also email us at nfhcpodcast@gmail.com. We also encourage everybody, if you can, to support our Patreon at patreon.com/NFHC podcast.
Yes, help us pay for hosting.
If we made you chuckle, think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
We have some perks on there that might
make you laugh.
Tickle that fancy.
Order the wolf.
Bonus episodes for sure. Once Dylan edits it.
Hey, man. It's a lot of work, Matt.
He's got to pull it out. He's got to pull it out of his mastering software.
I just started crying.
It is that good.
It does get pulled.
It is that good.
He
can't mix because he can't see through the tears.
I worked a couple double shifts and it took away my time on mixing, but I'll get
With double shifts? So would that be like 2 shifts in one?
So I think this week we're going to end it on Archetypes Collide.
Yep.
The song's called Fractured.
They are local to Phoenix.
They are Phoenix local.
That's fractures, plural.
Fractures.
Not past tense.
Fractured? Fractures.
Plural.
Shures.
Shures.
All right.
What's the fucking band one more time?
Archetypes Collide. The song is called Fractures. And we will see you next Tuesday. Have a good time, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Not for Human Consumption podcast. Be sure to like us on Facebook